This is Boadu TV. Truth and integrity.
It is about Bawumia turning around to tell Ghanaians to say, my message, my campaign is about will focus on ideas, not insult. Which ideas? Your campaign should focus on results. It shouldn't be about ideas. At this point, your campaign should be about results. This is what I have done. I have been able to maintain the dollar. Mama said the number for my dollar, number for me do too. That is what we are looking for. Oba no my friend pass say adwuma me buy no me see 350 senior high schools no me buy no university me see 3 me see regional hospitals in summer me kan ni nyina 1 million per constituency me dey amomo in summer me kan ni nyina no na you need to be telling us about the results, not about ideas. We all have ideas, but we need the results. That's why we gave you the opportunity in 2016. It is almost a politician who wants to be president and who is still the vice president and the chairman of the economic management team. Bien and like I said, my campaign is focused on ideas and not insult. He's confused. He doesn't know what to do. You see, let me tell you one thing. Mahmoud Bawumia, in his political life, he enjoyed the banter from the NDC, from 2008. Bawumia has always been empty. Now, Adiema Bawumia, I'm not forgetting to nyansa and say, he is a comedian, so he's always interested in political banter. So, already say every time Biano, he wants you to banter him. He will make a comment that is a joker's comment. People are saying, they will rather pick on the jokes he makes than to ask him the relevant questions. In his West study, the mistake the NDC did from 2012 was Mahmoud Bawumia making noise and the NDC responding to him. Now, John Mahama mistake from 2014 and say he was responding to an empty joker. Because what happens is it's like when you bring out new argument. Now we are factual, not the panel comedian. What happens the people listening to the two arguments, what will be left in their head, the jokes that comedian cracks. You making sense, people will not take you serious. That is what played out in 2014, 15, 16. Into one will say, from 2020, John Dramani Mahama decided to go with the issues and ignore Bawumia and Akufo-Addo. You see why Bawumia cannot speak to the issues. Because John Mahama and his team, they are not willing to do what? To banter or to come and be going back and forth with a comedian. They are not ready to be telling people jokes. They are ready to tell the people the truth. In this West study, Mahmoud Bawumia, he is not able to flow to let people know what he can do. He's always waiting for somebody or waiting for John Mahama to react to him. And John Mahama is not reacting to him. John Mahama is saying, go and sell yourself. Go and tell the people what you have done. Your campaign should be about results. It shouldn't be about ideas. We've all had ideas from the day we were born. Tell the people the results after they gave you the power for 8 years. John Mahama, nowhere. Ejina baby edidi Bawumia tem never. Mahmoud Bawumia na yire fulani na ne hon tomago so bolega confirm no. Oni na start incompetence. Mahama de andien kwasiafo refi. Mahama never responded to you. Enya wo Bawumia jimi na mo start Mahama and confirm. Abra wo so wa school, unim sa confirm. On to me to every wo pempem enkosi Bawumia e de na pempem. You know, but because of foolish tribal stupid politics, that is the line you went. Now the NDC who say Ghana for no, they want to sell their message. Now no John Mahama, they don't have time for jokers. That is why today Mahmoud Bawumia is struggling. Only message. And can Yeman Mahama Boni Ding no started Jimino? Mahama is not going to do it. Mahama is busy meeting the clergy. Mahama is busy meeting Ghanaians, telling them what he can do, what he has done before. Tell us what you want to do. Inti on say was static esu obia ndidi Bawumia tem in Ghana oba NDC mami hu obi a was original radio so and our TV so akache Bawumia say massa you are even incompetent. Nobody from the NDC has said that. But you know the funny thing, Bawumia is looking for a battle. He wants a one-on-one. Then say Asia, what happens is a Jimmy for the MPP, you know, they don't listen to issues. They will grab onto Bawumia's stupid political jokes, then they will run with it. You see, and then number here from 2014, 15, 16, ABC 2020. Into right now, no, he is not getting that mileage. Into right now, what you say, na Bawumia no onye. Hey, na Bawumia on kasamfa we. It is because Bawumia has been empty from day one. Bawumia. So what's steady from 2012? Omo campaign my MPP, they were rallying around Bawumia's comedy. A jargon Bawumia will throw out there. But it wasn't about the facts. Today, Jandam is dead. Bawumia cannot go pick anything and throw out there. Into those people who are waiting, the stupid masses, the foolish masses, who are waiting on slogans like I confirm, waiting on slogans like, oh, Mahama, Akoto, Dubai, Dino. They are waiting. Bawumia cannot give them anything. And because MPP's political history has been about slogans. It has been about jokes. In the end, it has been about issues. They are struggling. It is about the issues. And nobody's going to respond to Bawumia. John Dramani Mahama does not have time for Bawumia. Nano Pogwajima is too experienced to be responding to Bawumia. So Bawumia, tell us your story. It is tough for them. Let me tell you, that is the truth. Media make natural and Chelsea politics no egu. The joker is out of jokes. Mahamudu Bawumia the joker, he's out of jokes. When was the last time Bawumia can be BIA funny man? No, because in 2014-15 he was showing that was the line. That was the whole campaign. In Tokojina stage, Kekankwasi Asema no picking one of the jokes. Then they will rally around the joke. Oh, some of Kaibia, me refi they will rally around the joke. And the issue Mahama is asking, the questions they are asking, nobody will care. But Omiasa say, the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. The exchange rate, I'm for the then the question here is, I don't know solve Ghana problem, Anna. Is that what is going to, Anna, was that what was going to solve Ghana's problem? No. Intended no, yes, about Omia, Kokan wasem. Mahama no win back and forth biya. NDC for enu ni bibia. Obi endi watem kan wasem. Also media me campaign no is about ideas. No. At this point, your campaign should be about results. The 365 senior high schools, have you built them? No. Where is Napo? It is gone. Planting for food and jobs, it's gone. We are talking about 8 people who were shot during the election. You have not built one regional hospital. You have not built nothing. A bit to me, actually, what? So, how many markets have you built? How many roads? How have you changed Ghana's economy? The poultry farmers are dying. Cocoa farmers cannot see anything happening in their lives. These are the things we are asking. It is what Tinaga say. It's about ideas. Which ideas? It should be about results. We need to get serious in this country. Happy birthday to Abeku. Abeku, what's your real name? Happy birthday to Abeku. Abeku is a very nice young man. Very, very energetic. Very, you know, when you give him something to do quickly, so one gentleman in Ghana, his name is Abeku. I don't know his real name, but he's a very stubborn man. Happy birthday to Abeku. Abeku, I heard your girlfriend is British and she's white. I heard. That's what your mom told me. So of late, I say also for support jare. They be also Bruni girl say for support jare. Nti say ano oko dansium. Now they say what they semine gunsium na udem. Abe nyabutiro ne anya ne sa. Abeku, happy birthday to Abeku. Matese so girl you British Bruni fita na nsia kwa UK okonya Bruni bi. Ubedu fi afa for support jare also for support jare Bruni ne se sia no e wo say I was say esi aro Bruni se fom nkwante bia osoro a o ma me semine da ho no na wo de ehuro na wo dem adan a Bruni so body be from Abeku hwe ne o ma me na e ka kire me enya obi a na ka kire o ma me konkonsa we furu ma me ho enti bibia ko bi so ma me. All right. Abeku, text me your full name. And now, full name come me boy girl because say hi you too. That's your friend, right? I Bruni Baron. I remember name. Now, Brabe, Abe. Okor abroche ba nansen a de ehunu no. Now, John Dramani Mahama has spoken. John Mahama says, speak out on 2024 electoral concerns. Former President John Dramani Mahama has urged the church as the more moral voice of society to speak out on issues surrounding the 2024 electoral process. John Dramani Mahama kasa. Now I'll say, asore no enkasa. I'll say asore no enkasa what the ECA no. The EC ya ye nyina ye hu se EC person mu wi abanim no. John Dramani Mahama say asore no enkasa. Asore mpanifo mo amudi asore anim asofo akese mo Ghana na 2012 13 14 15 mo ye vocal no. This is the time to speak. I say asore no is quiet. We don't know what is happening. A few of the men or men of God are speaking, but we saw from 2016 nipa asore for nipa asore mpanifo asofo akese no mo ye vocal on national issues. It is looking like and obia to mum nobody is speaking. John Mahama was saying say and the oba EC executives board for a NPP for nyakofo mo a omo ye adwuma o EC ye nyina ye ni tua na ye den yakofa obi a oye MPP ni obi a oye MPP the spokesperson say on be the manager of ADA and also on be manage EC IT. How can you go pick a communicator from the NPP to become a board member of the EC? How can you do that? Inti edu some point to be a sorry no. We need to understand say mona de bia mo say mo de bia asam ekobone a mona mutumi ginem na asofo no ye di nka ka kire na John Mahama ka no mo nkasa o na mo ankasa na nyoma kobone a e bia na yentumi anso ano say asori ne kasa. We've gotten to that point whereby it is looking like Asorino is very quiet. One or two men of God per any artist on Mokasa or Ghana, but the majority are quiet. Now, the John Mahama Kenyan say, den and Pempenswa Yedri is no ain't to mimpo and say a Ghana Juman on Person Yema Ghana. Ye dream Pempensobia, Yakofa NPP, Omwa Omo Yo Minim, Emma Obianim se Omoya Kasama former NPP, and the Omona Yakofa Moa, Sebio ECR pointy omo. Sensitive positions are omuye jumama easy. Now, Obibeka say no mo nya Ghana for, omo Ghana for. Say obi in the nim, ebetena radio so, ebetena TV so, eka say me ye MPP ni mapa. Na say electoral commissioner, ye hu ni say eye neutral no, but nipa mbeka say nipa we ni epe no, na o metena so na ye nkoto aba na onye referee a. I also tia say at the end of the day, no, the results no will be skewed. Nipa no kontena easy wa. Ni jumadi a odi nyina ne say the party na dana koma so. Instead of him working in the interest of Ghana no, sa nipa no is at EC working in the interest of any party. Enti John Mahama say ade we ehu. Na enye say bia o kan keke. Ye nyina ye hu. Eye MPP communicators on TV so. Ye nyina ye nim say omo MPP card and the Jemensa omuna EC ehu omo say omo no mo be di EC ni mu yekoto aba 2024. Eni John Mahama say any EC na ankasa say asofo embio omano ankasa ama EC no ene Ghana fo nyina ehu say de ekoso no nya ebedu pempenso bi no eye wantwi eba Ghana ebe din say ebe so ano na John Mahama eka kire asofo mo Ghana nyina say embre no enie say ye nyina no ye betumi de ya no atum na isi ade a oye Jemensa Bosman Asare akofa MPP for asom isi atade say omo be referee no John Mahama say aba ye koto no enya baketwa enya ba sebio e wo say obi sisi obi enya ba sebio o say kofa party for MPP for ebetena isi wo say omo no be conduct elections no into no de efutu o de ma asofo no say moma ye nyina ye bia no kasa na sebio ekuro no bo a ye nyina yetimbi sebio pintem ba enye ono nko a na ho beka ye nyina ye ho beka enti ebeye sesesia no ye nyina ye beba abontene asofo eye nkremofo mpanifo titiru asofo no mo bekasa ama isi na hu se we die it is not right because ende Ghana oba electoral commissioner eye IT boss or ye computers or hweso nyina ni data no or ye NPP communicator ena wasena TV so ama Ghana fo nyina hu se ono ya MPP the obey ni bi MPP ni obeku nipa ma MPP obey bibia ma MPP nti aye den na saa nipa saa ne ekofa no se ono emra na ombedi isi juma eno ena na John Mahama eka no brofuma oma Ghana fo nyina ati ase ye massive for nkasa. This is a flag bearer, a potential president. And oka say abana yekoto no eye omo a odi omonim ene Ghana fo a sebio omo imagine so mokoto aba no. They don't want people like that at the EC. Wakache asofo no mamu ma saadie we nkoso na ekoduru bebi emu aba edian na kwase bi ahyeka sok. Aka say John Mahama de we jimi, John Mahama de we tani. Oni de ene kasa obeti ase na saa nkwase afo molemolefo ne ene omo kasa omo nti ase omo de omo ya adehye nti enja mo omo njimi mamu me enkodu level no muntie mi biem. John Mahama ka NDC 4 ka ye nyina ti kroma ye hu de ekoso EC edi NPP 4 ye nim omo ema omo adwuma se omo medi EC enim ne enkoto aba ende John Mahama ka se NDC nya party kitwa Ghana 4 na ekoto aba o ka kire mo asofo am wo Ghana mo se Bible ena mo didi mo dwuma onyame na afa mo so se peace ena yemfa nkyekere man o si ye nyina ye nim se EC no e wo so mo bie nkrata mu na ye hu omo asebio omo kwakodi omo dwuma na ye nyina ni tua EC akofa MPP 4 edi omo akoto EC board so aye ebi muso mpanifo a eba EC eye de data ene nkrata semu a omo di anim no o si evidence ni nyina wo ho ye nyina ni tua na monkasa ende efrise se mo ankasa na daachi bi ekoto aba na etija na ekuro mu be beja mema kwase bi anhye kasok enka se we de omo ye ntafo we mu de omo ye awonafo we mu de omo ye nkranfo we mu de omo ye krobofo we mu de omo ye mosifo omo ye dagombafo omo jimi na monko omo hongo kan chom so omo ntia ase na we mu de omo ye akamfo we mu de ye nka omo asem we mu de omo jimi kura ye nja omo o ka kire Ghana asofo say it will get to that point obi antumi busansam because this is the EC IT director ye nyina yedim watena TV so aye adwuma ama MPP pen and ono na yafa no say oye IT director and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia eko campaign kan kwase asem no a whole EC IT director edinechi ene ne campaign
you see abaya betui me party I mean Bono region
yeah
painful no shia no almost memwa in the IT coordinating activity no
okay
me fan say me na me IT director for the region.
This guy your friend Peter Apia Hene before 2020 na okobono a ono na ye MPP IT director and then me no can say EC IT director no. How do we go into this election thinking say J Mensa and the MPP are ready to conduct a free and fair elections? Where Jimmy Kurano also tia say MPP J Mensa boss no be so mu wi abanim. Enti mo asofo no tete Ghana masan kwasiafo egugu isi wo. Before 2020 elections na akwa we ko bono a MPP 4 ono na na ye omo de IT director wo sadien omo na omo wi abanim e wo bono. Ye wi election na J Mensa say ombra EC metna EC computer ho na sebio omo metableti 2024 elections na ajo say kwase na nim hwia say Somalia anyway kwase jimijimi o oti EC wa adwen say oye Ghana adwuma na okoye okwa akowiem ama MPP inti mo asofo na mote Ghana mo say John Mahama de ma me yanka bi ma no etija ye nyina bewu muntie mo asofo na mote Ghana na mo adwen ye mo say John Mahama de obeka bia yanka bi no etija mo na mo aso ye be hye no mo na mo ka asa kese mo na mo edan akese mo na yenim mu fie mo na yenim manim mo na yebeto ahya mo so enti ye kasa mo nkasa na sa nkwase asem wesu ntwa na sa nkwase afo ye nyi omo free isi wona mo tete wona mo dwen se etan obi eye den no etija mo na yebekumu enye me mo na Sunday bia mo koji sika kogu fie mo na mo twika asa kese ye ne mo na te mantem ye ne mo am woska ye ne mo a ye bese attack mo because mo ena wo so mo kasa e ma J Mensa e change system no e de na nipa we koye IT director. How can this NPP dog, somebody who sits on radio to tell you, on TV to say me your IT director ma is NPP 2020 elections adia chinya I am the IT director of EC? How? You expect Ghanaians to go into these elections thinking say Jane Mensah will be free and fair in the elections? No. Bosman Asare, no, on your free, on your fair. Bosman Asare MPP ni. Jane Mensah and Bushi ni dey Ekufuado yere. They are there because the corruptions na akoso wo easy no. Omo pese omo be free abemu. Ema Ghana for abebo mu to atwene. So we need to speak. We need to get together, come out, and let these people stop the nonsense. John Mahama Kazi wa Kazi Boni. Dabi yenti ase me se atija mo na mo asori o. Atija mo na mo ka asakesi o. Ye be shibo cars ashimo guso. Some na scan wo mo ho. Ye be bu mu punani. Ye be repu mo yere no ne mo ma. Mo asori na be gu. Ahemfo mo Ghana mo dwen se mo de atija na atija o Ghana ho na be di hine wo han so. Mo de ayana and I call when the TEC officer say or you independent minded person. Or na echo elections nim. Hweniti I say confirm hweniti. I say yarefobi Somalia ni Jimmy Fobi. En kwasiafo na ekotena EC 2024. Na oman no share wan aye. Oman no ebo a hwan na aye. Se Ghana ni butu na mbebru ni ti omungu dwom na omo start boni patua hwan na aye. Ye ne aye because yeti ha ne ye ni tua sa nyoma onyina ye nka bibia asofo ye hyehye dem. We are all quiet because it is going in favor of one political party. Now, I am not sometimes, no. I am a straight. I am a straight. I am a straight because I am a petty tribu of Ghana. Imagine you must say teacher of Ghana, especially I am for no. I am who am straight. I am confounded with the edit the Mochikuta Chiniano. I did dim. I'm not teaching you not to argue. Da ben out is ati dim e wo kuro bi so ma ohini bi obi da wudi na chikuta chinye mo hu bi da ana mo ahemfo na mo ya politics na mo dwen say mo ya politics mana ha obi na ana mo ya mesre because ewiase mo ba de mu wa na aheni na mudi no me say majority of mo ahemfo mo Ghana ewiase mo ba ye mo mu dodo na ehia mo ansa mo be di aheni de mo wa na aheni na mudi na obi di chinye di mochi no ejidim obi eni wodi chinye bedi wechi mesi ejidim akonwa na kuta no obi eni wo beso amawo ejidim obi ekofi akohwe ne yere ne mba ejana mo adwiri am se mo ye mana ye obi ya mo gin se ye mana ye kobi am ekobi powerful mesi ejidim a obi amfa chinye ni obi echi eho de be ahemfo we yi ni chale ashere ha yi ni chale ashere ha mo hu bibi da ejidim airport bia ya tumo muntie me ejidim e wo Ghana Kumasi airport move Sunyani airport move Tamale airport move Kotoka is locked ye nyina ye ginem itana mu ahemfu ni bi ma munya ma agene se na wo hene a wodi hene wo chebi ejidim a ansa na wundu nkran ne atete wo nam wo hene a woti chebi a wodi hene a wagene o se oh wodi obekeka nkwase asem because e obusuafo e na abemu no ejidim wo nkran a ansa na wontuto mu meduru nkran no ne atete wo na wo nam ya tete awe e di bronya itana sometimes no moma yemfa oman no ensie nim ne njai saa selective kind of leadership no enye I am telling you if you are in the north today and you know Bawumia is fooling and when Bawumia comes to you and you are encouraging Bawumia and saying nice words omomo den down ha connected di my enti omkana mo amosoro mo amugu sire mo no se mo anka no kura nkyere Bawumia anka nkyere ntafo no so mo ntunti Bawumia na mama isi koso na didim na wonfiri soro emeduru boko na wawu kura dada anza na wundu na vrombo ne yeku atetewu ejana mo dwen say it's about me it is about you me see and this message goes to mo ahemfuni nyina the National House of Chiefs. You have heard this message we are talking about here. You have heard as Mati the National House of Chiefs motiwo eba insem se anomadane mum oh yetia na munti muma okemu da ohun emre bedu entuma ba akokora muntumi mfa mo amosora yayi achinia kese didi mochi ehwo ahwo mo etototo nyoma kese mesi agidim muntie agidim ekrobe no akoto se entokwa esi a obi di hini wom ekrobe no akoto se entokwa esi a obi aka se me hini de na konwa we de me bo ho ban ebi ni ho enti osamo ti ase enti munyina mo adi na mo tete to no agidim the day it go happen gigim me say obi antumi ndi hene wo Ghana na omo bebo ho ban no omo be yodium no omo kokko yintuma pam wo afura no omo tonwure mu wo omo hwehwe omo yere ne omo mma omo pe shelter ma omo yere ne omo mma ena mo dia mo tewo mo be kasa ma nyoma gina ne nanso no mo tewo ena mo ye politics underground kasatwie international politicians amay mo ho ahemfo me say ade beji didim no say me hu so ohini bi wo private jet or Ghana okay say nka private jet no wa park no ohimfi a ene nka didim ana nka private jet le tu say helicopter na ekọ na as far as ohini bi any private jet or Ghana o say we dia media we dia ejidim a 2 minutes mo go tene metu akọ no as far as ohini bi any helicopter ohini bi any private jet obia any ayede bomber etini fie no ejidim a nyina etim amanfo betumetwa ohimfi ho ahia akoama ye beduru so enti it's about time asofo ahemfo one day monkey go market, that monkey will come back home adu be ko dwom dako o ma fie biem. Now look at this. And this is something that is quite interesting. Menkwatia na mesisa sa boy we ohun okoboy ade bia meka asem bichira munti o. Oh sorry, I need to do this story before enti hwe monsanti asem bia asem a free peace council for anu he peace council for they almost say have confidence, trust in EC upon all the nonsense and enkwasi asema EC di no. Peace council say EC for nya hwe Mati, and intina me say, kakra, ejidim. Right, did I go for? I not the muno menisono. Say, I'm casting in a make free manoa, anka be bring come. Me say, one say is in quasi adio moye, a year registration, one numbers are omo riem, eba corrections, omakofa MPP for beshe easy wo, Jemensa, boss mamudin quasi asem, peace council some dio mumushe, na easy the NGO mundi. Sa MPP Peace Council me say ada ebeji dimuno ye be kwase obewaka so se me ko mahama fie ene mahama akokasa na wondru mahama no betwitwa wo ye beku ato atwene asa na odu mahama fie ho because mahama na di nkan ka akire mo se abana ye koto no momme ye nkoto ne fenchem momme ne isi ni nkasa ne krono ne de ekoso no omunjai na sa nkofo ne yi omodi mudi mu jimi tro se yenji isi ni ndi ye ti krom ha ada ebeji dimuno mo sa Peace Council. You are the first target in Ghana. Because Ghana bra ye bring in a peace council for we. Mon kokra we akoko tetu abutu mon kanokre. Upon all the things we are seeing and witnessing, the NPP surrogates, NPP communicators, NPP for yaso makogu EC, the inconsistencies in ECs, even the registration kekeno. You people are still saying, say we should have confidence in the EC. We are here. Now me say the last time we did, if you didn't pamo. Mutumi fa efidie no ho kowura ho na this time no efidie no bepa mo se Mahamadi we jimi de bia sana moka o ndisi fo de o magimi sana moka entafo gwebregum awonafo bebregum o we mu de o mo yankwasiafo we de se we mu no enkranfo o ndisi fo de o minority fo enkwasiasam ne sia yenko kan kire o mo no mumom enje o ma anjintum de bia mo ne mahemfo ne bi corrupt ahemfo no sana mo ye na Ghana ho MPP for din kwasi asema mo sorry ya yani NDC for nko kasa omo no mogimi o John Mahamadi on pe gidigidi on de obegia tum me say koto de ne bodwe it will get to that point mo ankasa ena mo amonananom ebetwa muti ato atwene sem mogimi ye ka chem se kro ne team no danger is coming. We should try and stop the danger. You know, want to kro mo je titles ye parties kire nko se dim nyansa che obia na etija ye be hwe nipa obefa kaso kashe ye be hwe nipa obefra ntoma afafo na afre say John Mahamadi wagimi nti gitum John Mahamadi ndisi for the mo yam wanti munjintum mo a mo de mo yentafo nti munjintum mo nkranfo munjintum mo krobofo mo nzemafo mo de mo agimi nti munjintum na nkwasiafo na de bi om de problem ba Ghana no ejimi for no de problem ba Ghana de bi om from MPP for no ye nja omo adenti a ye bi mo de hye ye betena krom ha yabahwe say this year no Ghana nyina dia na say ekuo bi this year and o say bi ode bi agya mo jimi omo ho every single day NPP be jimi bi obi ankasa every single day when the MPP fools, you want him to be a man in MPP anymore. Anytime, so much checking Ghana's political history from 1992. Anytime a MPP be Jimmy Omubia or Hinibia and Kebi, there be no more poor to no mada. MPP Jimmy a this year, Omo Jimmy Kura Inja Omo. They are always waiting for something to happen to blame the NDC, and that has been the terrain. That has been the whole thing. JJ Rollins and call for me, I want for me a more, I'm Ghana for me a Togo for. John Mahama Teni, Gonjani Moa, NDC for Moa. Ayadi in Crown for the support to NDC. Ayadi Sisala for the support. Dagoma for Jimmy for. Where would you be a crop of four? Where would come and Krumanquasia for? MPP for the Jimmy Bia no Makosha Kava, Makosha him for chi. MPP for Jimmy Bia pet no Makosha him for chi. The moment Tobacco Sobe question MPP for us, yeah, whether this year and can answer the same thing and Napo Jimmy or Ghana. Napo to be and catch a Ghana for say, any print a timetable. Oh, what kind of person best of Minsia? Oh, what kind of person best of Santino this year? Iti Napo Jimmy nunti we Jimmy me antiano adan oh Napo do free Kumase oh ya dia and oh ya sana o kasa Napo edima MPP for nto abama enti MPP for continuously de bi omu Jimmy pe na makohye ohine echi. It's a fact. Nanka NDC time and a whole energy minister catch the Ghana for some one print mu timetable anka sadi pele no beche no dabi but Napo edi obi atem. Oh, we are so where did I put a santini ba? Oh, on the social media, or so free him fee. Into Napo, Quasiakra, Yanjan, and Jimino. Into here, year 2017 year. This is what happened. A man folk of Flagstaff House, a whole Nanka Bruce, a whole police pigeon, Yako Bono, or Hinibiancasa, or 2 franc and once a missing there. Mampon Hinan can once a missing there. A just so Hinan can once a missing there. A Santa Four, Omoti MPP, a him for Bianca once a missing there. Yatia. Ena your boy nipa watch to be seen there or 240 ye. Mampon hinente ye. Techima a just so hine on te ye. Bant my hine obianti sansem you. Yet to chrome ha. Emma a tax echo court MPP tax Delta Force. Echo bull judge. Echo Geo Delta Force need the Kofi. Or 247 to tia as antimemu one test as some will be seen there. When to man condemn MPP. Kofo man condemn MPP. Just so he don't condemn, Mampon he don't condemn it, Bantama Hinetia, Obian condemn when people be seen there. Your problem I to say, Mame ana papa otifi. Na nenkwara on your moti, or nkwara mienu. Debiano, or who say akwara bako. Adia oyen say, or kwano akoboni nianasum. Nani nianaso in the chiaba, no mabe coon in him, no apataomo. Debia akwara bako na wakoni ni aketoro no akobo ntrim na nnuane bo ofuro di meka na omo begire nanim na omo akon na apata omo debia efiawofo na no a munjai na mo pentokwa tie enso awofo ne nim se akwara se ne nua bi to debia na okore ne sakobo na sum odigu ne so ana se otata na na obegire nanim no na kon na maame na asepreti munjai ntokwa na mo pentokwa Maame nim say every day bia no saa akora no ono ne kokoso akora bi no enti the moment ade bia ntoko beba na maame ne beka say de ekoso ofia de enye munya no muntena se nuanom na ntoko ne de enye no saa maame no o hye akora no o hye ne babone. That woman, that parent is basically saa parent no ena ema saa akora na de bi okobo ne nua bi no ono na ema ne ye de oye no also 242 Boadu. You see, Sanseri, you say, 2 say, oh, after election, no, election, winter, woman, dear, and he said, costume into 2 Boadu. Sa a foot, and fashion. O 2 said to not consult in Sassi Bocas or 2 catch and say, a Boadu way. President Abba, President Cock. JJ Rollins by Namoha. Kofo by an amity Krumha. Atamils by an ametia. Mahama Swaba Nametia and Awaba. The air cost no enye. Catch the party for na omo and Ghana for 2, Ebo NDC for 2, air Chesikan air court to quest annual election time, your body pan what you no. Catch the party for so munjai. In fact, police for ne military for almost share air day atadia kobo Ghana for 2, Ewo Techimano, a coup for the one Osha minus so make sure sa police for the soldier for no, Yadoma Begina air day Emrano. The moment or 2 for Ebema vague advice, no, Otumfo is basically telling Akufo-Addo to say they are all your uncle sonye. Because unim baby a problem ni free. Then you have to Ghana ha. And those kind of advice, and then the politicians, if you say the NPP one day will stand there and say, Otumfo ne the Akufo-Addo kasaye. Kasa no Otumfo ne Akufo-Addo kasaye no. How effective was it? It wasn't effective because it was vague. You were supposed to be straightforward with the guy. Be like, me who president upon presidents. What I am seeing is wrong. You as the commander-in-chief and your vice president being the head of the police council, whoever pulled a gun at the police station should be brought to book. We are all supposed to see that person on TV. The law needs to be applied. I was to West Wagon. Those men who were in mask, those men who were walking there and beating people up and even slapping a member of parliament, we want to see those people put in jail. But I'll be Akufo-Addo say, you know where the problem is coming from. You are basically trying to protect Obana Odi Boneno, into Debiano, into Kwanye, Munjai, Mamon Toko Ofie. Point it out to Akufo-Addo. Now, 2020, Nipan watching and Kebo Mutu Asantimemwa, and Kebetna Etufo. 2020 Abaye Kotoye, Nipan watching a Bo Mutu Techiman South. Anka asante forma and your bo mutuo techimana your bo mutuo ewo bantama anka mampon hene bantama hene otumfo anka yebetu fo vaguely anka be specific anka yebetu ye nan say sam ranti omusha police atare ni soja atare obuba asante memu ebekum adehye no me pese me hu omu nyina nim but because etua onyonko hu etua duom, that is why I'm saying say mo ahemfo ni bi mo na mama Akufo-Addo di san kwase asem we. Otumfo said to Tunia him for Maka, Moshe Akufo-Addo Abashabone, Mona Masai Ghana. Today be a car, Munji blame Nibi. Because if you people had stood up, if you people had been direct to the Akufo-Addo, Kasan Kwasi Asebwe, and in the Echo election 2024, the whole country is tensed because you people failed to do your job. What is your job? Is you are supposed to be neutral. You are supposed to speak. You are supposed to let the government understand. Yani entu ya swaba. Ya hemfo. Yani yehwe Ghana so wo wa ban na wo so wo na wo ye panyini under you na we see ye adenti na yenhu bibia. You don't just say yenkoto aba mo bi anfa nsanka obi a mo na mo hye babone no. And sometimes when we speak like this, obi say Kevin Taylor Otumfo aboa oso na ne takra so Otumfo di birthday keke nipa send the 2 call Otumfo AD 25 and 25th anniversary. Nipa dodo say na call ho. Aboa oso na takra so. Aboa oso so ye body ding. Into that thing you cannot take it away from Otumfo. Oso nko ade be body ding. And the Otumfo tutu ni takra no mbe ye den. Ombe ye den lesser chief ni body ding. But as far as I say, yes Otumfo yo hene kese no, ye be tutu ni takra. Ye be ma Ghana fo mu say aboa oso a na we de so no oso ka said den. O ma de kase ne mu yadu. Yes. Mental Otumfo, I am letting you know the facts. Akufo-Addo kwasi asem odi no Ghana nyina no. Eye ahemfo akese a mo Ghana titiri Otumfo mo na mo tu Akufo-Addo di san kwasi asem wi. Dan ka odin say one day Otumfo sorry aka kire Ghana for say Mr. President me Ghana ni answer na ebeko election 2024 no. Nipa o mu bo tu Otechiman South police for ni soja for ye nyina pese hu omonim. Because Techiman for Ghana for Mr. President, Asante Memu ha ena Emrante bi ekoto share judge so. Ekoyi Delta Force ni aye hu omu nyina anim e wo TV so. Sam Rante na pese nyina hu omu na ejeli omu ansa na ekoto aba. Mr. President Ghana ha na yete no ye pese ye hu we ni we na ye nyina yakoma to yem odwen senka bibi nsi wo Ghana. No. Ense ye se Otumfo di nkomo wo dem. Nkomo amudi no dem I don't care because we didn't come on dem we are mu pia no be din kwase asem sa politicians we. Into why don't you speak in public for all of us to hear? Into be catch them say ahemfo di nkomo dem a mo start din nkofo di nkomo dem 1992 Jimmy ano mu Jimmy. So why don't you come out? Yantia no Otumfo be catch them say obi a trust script amano Samuel Abuginapo a trust script amano Otumfo. So Otumfo nko kan na Abuchina bossabo on the tipen ene Otumfo mpabo ahene. But ye Jimmy nti ni ati ha defend Samuel Abuginapo abra wo bu Otumfo nim tia na time Samuel Abuginapo e de script ko Otumfo na nya kukuom ade ntiro Otumfo be kan bedwom so Otumfo to be kan bedwom dia and Otumfo so betuma kan de o kan kukuom and nipa bi ntie wo bedwom Inti Akufo-Addo nkwasiade a oyɛ Bawumia nkwasiade ne MPP nkwasiade a ECA nyina no ɛyɛ ahemfo akɛseɛ no titiri Otumfo sɛ tutu me Otumfo nim sɛ mentaa no aya na mo nkwala na peace aho ehiafo no mo na mo mmɔbɔ Otumfo sɛ tutu onyame a anka metemenhyia mankade bia me yɛhwɛ wo menhyia onim sɛ no kura turodo na meka. And Obia to me, baby, and say, oh, sue me because of what I'm saying, because it's the gospel truth. And I will never sit here and say, the Americano mean to me because I know correct. A coup for them, Quasia, dear Oyan or Ghana. I am for Cassia or Ghana, Titru, or two for on Casa, Begum, who the Kufuado, a Nintendo, Kufuado, or Jimmy no home. Let's see. Sans Mamikai, Kotu for Kamumi and Sa, and Casa, my way, can Quasiadium and Kumujai. But you see, Otumfo ne politicians kasa with them. Politicians Jimmy vote na no kasa with them. I don't know also Otumfo kwa politicians kasa with them. Why should Otumfo speak to politicians behind the scenes? What makes Otumfo any ohene kese bia organa and say you are able to speak when you want to speak. You don't need to sit behind the scenes to speak to anybody. Because so can some work kukum no ba no because enye sa na okan ya wadanse for no wine. Into Debiano, we need to stop this. We need to be honest. Me tie metuma kanyankopon hatasuri. Say eyesika dwa into na beto as ba etia NDC amuni problem. Say Otumfo a me criticizing your ekoso. Otumfo nye into na beto atia MP NDC. I don't have a problem. It is your own problem. At the end of the day, mintia light bill. At the end of the day, mintia or the water bill. At the end of the day, I'm sure ba. At the end of the day, I'm sure Jumaso. A one kasa decision. But that will not stop me from letting you know the truth. And the mechanical. You say aboa ne we de so no. Sa aboa no sebio ono na ye kana asem. Until we are not going to sit here and make it look like say asem no one na see again no. Ye ngani ene ye na nam ncheme ye antete sa. I will let you know. Opama and the Otumfo say to the Asanteman Council. Embe make statement to say nipa mu boat to Techiman South, you be see who mu nyina nim. Emma mbra mu di asani akoto about 2024 kabo de be see Ghana. But Otumfo kasa with them. Why na na kasa? Nkofo na kasa omagimi. Every nkomo bi na omadi wo bedwom kukuom omo ndi so. Yenti krom ha na Akufo-Addo eje report free Professor Frimpong Boatin ho. Gold eye galamsey report. Na nhye Akufo-Addo to na obegina menhia ka che Otumfo say okun galamsey. Into where in the books of Akufo-Addo just Obutumfo? Where in the books? And na MPP for actually say they respect Otumfo. They don't. Nana Akufo-Addo jina Otumfo enim. Time no jina Otumfo enim ko Ashanti Rosha Dark eka say me ko galamsey Otumfo woni Asantema Council. Na Frimpong Boatin the reporter man na share the top. I didn't respect no more Otumfo. He has no respect. And this MPP and Akufo-Addo, they are using Otumfo. I am telling you people, ebi amu person beji atum. Me say mo MPP no, amu use menhia. Every single day they play menhia, they use menhia. Amu the menhia they use mu asantefo. It's about time you can't krekere ho. The menhia needs to set the record straight. So menhia empese yebeka say a political palisa. It should come out and make independent strong statements that will change the system. But from what we are seeing, MPP as a political party, they are always using menhia. 2020 Mahama Nkojino Otumfo enim anka de wayo asantememu nyina one by one. Na na Akufo-Addo kojina menhia de na okan okoye introduction. Adenti na oyesa ombu menhia. Omu asantefo the moment obeko menhia no odim say bibia ntumi free homba. E dey betumi free menhia awuso Akufo-Addo nothing. Akufo-Addo is not scared of anybody at menhia. The NPP as a political party, they don't respect menhia because they know that they can play menhia. How did they play menhia? Omukwa aroma ko hwa menhia. Omukwa no my program no menhia betena se no Otumfo akasa ne ahwa no. That is what they do. Into omo sa no that asantefo ni bi. That's all. MPP by power, all that they do is they project menhia. But so steady, MPP does not bring any development to Asantememu. But anytime the NPP is in power, they project menhia, which is fine. But in the projection, what do Ashantis get? Nothing. And into the end, for aban entumi fa ne nsansi ne bo say time a ye ba power ye project team enhia kosi Yesu ani ase no ye we ma santema wontumi ka baako. The same thing applies to Kufuor and Bawumia. They will project menshia. They will make menshia look like no de ebi sida. We are seeing in answer menshia, but a trick. I will project menshia nom that asantefo nom de agi to me, and that is consistent. Follow Ghana politics. I won't tell you. And this is what they will do again. They are going to project menshia. Be wahu otumfo de Mary beba otumfo speech be airport otumfo speech na dia to asantifo trim say ohini we die ye hu bi da na emiyamu bi agimifo no yembusa say na o project menhia no akande e ka ho wen. Where is the development? Because obi baya waba be si kejetia waba be si sewia waba be si hospitals, regional hospitals kumewu waba yensuo sa nipa no at the end of the day, even though no man tenase no still enamunsa koma no a free sa nipa no ne party. Now, project mention what comes with that ahwahuano. Into Debiano, NPP4, Oma ese mention to say cake. Debiano no ma take a crowd, no ma petit, nas and the take a credit. Na cake nankes is one of the omodia. The NPP, Oma mention to say cake, wedding cake. Omoba penoma ice and nice. Na cake night there, and so cake inside and I go back. Yeah, because they're not doing anything for the cake. Debiano, omoba power near the cake in Abba, no more decorate cake. No more catch them so cake with your boy inside here go bear now watch it. Inti yanam cake no and the DJ home and a cake with ye cake with ye. But dear Bama cake and I had dinner embubu. Because cake, oh yeah, really see you my banana. Cake, oh yeah, Nasa Sabio is Fimo, yell to Mindy. Cake, oh yeah, Nasabio is CDBMA and one cinema, Nipan to Mindy. So what the MPP does is omoba no my den omo decorate cake no bibia menhia bibia otumfo decorate cake na no mate ice ne kakra no mapete uni my ice no t-shirt gele konko emo de beans ne apete ne nya kakra tafre say cake dey the inside ne gobe we dwa ne buofu wa koma bo say na o say nke komo nke different 1979 anka sankwa say we nge hu anka Kufuor the Jimmy Gensi. No krana maka chiro no just a strategy e MPP for book mu. The decorate cake no. The bia ne decorate cake no the ice in papa. Ne the afa ho. Na o decorate cake no cake this abontina san once na be ko ho. A day na ma cake ni be gina ho ache. A day na ma cake no aye cake sombo. Ni nyina say o be fridge. Fridge no dey o say akande be ka ho. Fridge no e can the power fridge no. It is a wo decorate cake a wo pega menhia no. Kire de oya ma asanteman. Enti da bia no se bi ominu anama asantefo de bi yagimi ntini eto nkwase aba. Na de bia MPP say hwe menhia na to aba. O twen uni hospital. Wo hwe menhia to aba. Menhia kan che o say hwe ne to aba. There's never been a day or two for catchers and for say, Munsham and Muntuabo. Debiar or two for a tour or expect to say, Yenia Santifono, Yebunyansa at Tuabapa. You are two for, you see one of the biggest hospital in Ashanti region or about one home. Into two form by mechanical radios at Tuabama MPP. Or two form continental radio so, but where Jiminti, Musa questions. A dear na metua, Babena metua, a bet me a shet me in Munyam. Metua ba yebabesi one of the biggest hospitals in Africa. Ebesha me hinyeni munyam. Metua ba pa ne besi one of the biggest markets in West Africa. Ebeti dey me hinyeni munyi. Sa nyoma ne yehwe to aba. Because otumfo oni hia kopin so bewu. Wo betime di hia wu. We are facts. Cake no, ye da hu decorate. Saka be 5 months, do be hu decoration be koso. Saka 5 months ye koto aba. Be decoration be koso. You bet decorate cake now because it's gold. You bet decorate na ice near the faha, near the ice in Uraha, near the ice. You told them a cry near decorate cake, no. Hey, you good son, you bet decorate cake, no. You are about the cake if you need. Menga a story, a facts and make catch. Now, all right, Mr. S, sending the video. Yes, I'm going to go on that now, so you can bring the video right now, Mr. S. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to move to that. Now, Monshade. We got the obufu kwa masa to adwum. Yan decorate cake ni biem. E say cake ni be pem. Ni abusa MPP for say cake ni apem dey na wom. de bia no decorate abrɛ go beneham na cake ni tu na cake ni tu na cake ni tu yesi de be twa cake nim ni ebusa MPP was a cake here mo de be see ha mo decorate sa na wa che de gum sa na gobe sa na enye flower bia de wom sa na cake no lie ye be pa cake nim ni ama santefo hu de o cake nim ya decorate otumfo ache ya decorate menhia ache ya be see ehum sa decoration na MPP aye na edoso dodo ya pese decoration ye hu fa so weja nana pia odo me na me so me do obi a ogare bia so otumfo me nana me odo me papa otumfo yere ko busa nana lady otumfo oso do me mama hu bibia ya se butu hwa bo say akra wi me se ko mentia otumfo say he na akra wi na ende ne wa me ya santini nana me ya santini o na bibi ntra ai me lefty dra me se ko hwa mentia otumfo say mentie se ntimi nananom mo ntumi ama akora ya mo ama green card ya ama me green card na ya se me togo ni nana se ntire o isi adu magwam sika gari cake no wetwam sa sika gari cake ya man pipi for ma biem sika gari cake dey pene nana otumfo tumi hwa o se hey na menana we pa obosi na no wo se nana obosi o it incredible much manchina naturalize na nyana santini nana my girlfriend first one eku aba oye eku ata oye santini ai nana emia o wona nana me naturalize grada da otufo tu hwa mi otufo nana domi ai ready nana mo me kakra mbra me eyi nansen eyi misua abenkwan ye e wo eyi YouTube so ba me peprekese nana ai mesrew ai mo mbra me prekese me de me ho nwoma ndoso nana ai ona nanne mi o ka mi tela chanchan hene ma banana otumfo filime bantima hene say okopala so waye ti kakra na ohwa mi anaju 8 ota peti ni kosua pa on time pension because of VPNT bantima hene okono relax na ohwa mi a o small boy stubborn boy pa stubborn so ba ye na no bende no kran de e bi otum ka but bi kansam eh akra we di kra de ni but in some mom de o kan we no kro ai bantima hene pe masem o say anwako kai imbrebe amasase sem ibaye abranti de o kan just me num but na yemum bantima hene komo aye odi no ai oko eyi mampon hene a otumission the space well this there no not to her. Oh, this guy it's not bad, you know. The British will say he's anancolin, but the Americans will say anancolism. The proponent is good, omu nyina hwa me ai omu nyina ni otumfo do me wo dwa me a wo jimi I'm the black Jesus and the black Jesus is enough for me. All right, be ready, Yoko. This is another story. It is another Ghana story, obviously. Okoboy, Montias is a career and a political career, and no kuta Rebecca Kufuado back on your BBO politics. Okoboy, many chairman and a corporate sec on chairman. Okoboy, on pen man chairman. Okoboy, your fine boy in chairman. Okoboy chairman, no dress to say Calipo or Ton Calipo or Spain. They be all bobo tie and the chairman or any papa baby out dimna bia okobo e na 90% o next math student bia sa ye nyira enim no okobo e nye bia okobo akasa o se den support us, we will pay all your allowances, Okoboy tells nursing trainees. Now okay story now, this is the story. You see, Health Minister Dr. Bernard Okoboy has called on nursing trainees to back the Akufo-Addo administration in its effort to disburse their allowances. He acknowledged that some allowances are still outstanding, but assured that the government is making strides to settle these arrears. He contrasted this with the previous government, which he said lacked the resolve to pay trainee allowance. Okoboy akoshia nursing trainee for na inkrani a yebubu no hospital wejiminti also ogina aban so me ono la general hospital man no ye da ho de inkrani aboa no ye nkwase adwuma. Okoboy say ende oye health minister na akoshia nursing training for na asema okache nursing training for mo school nyina no say eye MPP aban sebio eye Akufo-Addo Bawumia aban no the okache omo no say omo support you omo no ntoma omo se ne ebe ya omo allowance omo ntua no metua omo abuwa toruwa o say nurse forum school no okoboy o on show obi school da ono ani place o nyini ye o man to ama no okoboy baby o nyini ye maame fo on omuhu no se wo nyini so omuhu ade papa odum an komo to ma no maame fo nkranfo maame fo nkranfo wofafo ni penifo a ye wu okoboy no ne tema ntem a okoboy nyini ye omuhu okoboy di nyini ye omo so omo to ma no wo and I also okoboy di nyansa Everybody just go for God of ha. Okoboy, or young crying you. When you one crying, then call a blame you ten crying when you on the mamma for on the Besrua, on the Quarani Penifone yini or the community no when yini. Omo who see you yini, Tamoko, daycare, primary, Dian, Echo SS by university, Omo nete. Almost Okoboy Jimmy, Omon to Abamano. Now Okoboy, on the dinner between Magana. Omo kro mo ni nyini ye na omo hwe ne ma ni nyini ye no omo so wajimi and okobo akohia nurse for mo school instead so be catch nurse for no say ye pamo chew ya dada mo sika na kali koliko ni kasa ye tua ne ye ntia ye na sebio munsua nyansa na monto abapa no se o nurse for mo jimi nti mo de mo support ye na mo support ya ye betua mamo it is in the pipeline. When to me and can't say you or see a betia or we and say, oh, what can I say? And this if we just catch them so we won't Jimmy. You see that disrespect. You see how foolish these young politicians are. Yatiani a deal matamamusi and womo. What has more? What has more Kubo Bian Oka? What has more Bawumia Kai? Last week Thursday. Now, this issue I want to discuss it in 2 chapters. Bawumia Echo campaign. And oko jina nkwala enim say wotua nursing training ni nyina. Now, this is how much they have paid since they came into office, 2017 till date. The year 2017, omutua 2017 to 2020, omutua 1 month pay. They were 11 months in arrears, 11 months omutua between 2017 and 2020. Now, 2018 and 2021, omutia 3 months. That means I got 9 months in arrears, right? 2019, 2022, omutia 4 months. They have 8 months in arrears. 2020 to 2023, 15 months unpaid arrears. Oh, maybe I do. 2021 to 2024. 27 months in arrears. 2022, 2025, 16 months. 2023 to 2026, 9 months. Now, when you put all these arrears together, how can you now turn around? Sorry, they paid unpaid 1 month. Sorry. Let me get this right. Enrollment year 2017, completion year 2020. Unpaid arrears 1 month. That means omutua 11 months. Over a year 2018 to 2021, unpaid arrears 3 months. Right? Enrollment 2019 for no. Completion of 2022, omu year 2022. Almost normally omuka 4 months. Let me make it that easy. Send a obi abetias here. Omu from omu school 2017. Omu year 2020 no. 1 month arrears. Omu ntia omu. Omo call 2018 omo we school 2021 no 3 months omo ntua unpaid arrears. That means 4. Omo call school 2019 omo we 2022 4 months arrears omo ntua. Omo call school 2020 omo be we 2023 unpaid arrears 15 months. Now, I'm call 2021. Omo be 2024. 27 months unpaid arrears. Omo call 2022. Omo be completed 2025. 16 months arrears. Omo ntiae. Omo call 2023. Omo be completed 2026. 9 months. Omo ntiae. How many months? Calculate the unpaid arrears. Now do the calculation. So these are all unpaid arrears, and the breakdown of allowance owed various batches of nurses and midwife trainees as at May 2024. Mr. S. So now you understand. So Omamoko from 2017 we arrears are now woman kokodu 2026. Omambe next year, next 2 years no. So how are you able to tell us say moi nurse for school no montomaye na yebetua alawamamo. We are talking about from 2017 arrears almost 75 months almost 75 months yentua saska we nyina na saa sika at the end of the day why are you not answering that question? But Okoboy we jiminti ojina omani no ka kire say NDC for entua kra NDC for C den omo C the UGMC akwasi ampanyi and on na yare ne kwakoto NDC for C Bank of Ghana Hospital and si wo no NDC for omo C ship compounds omo C den hospitals in the Greater Accra Range Hospital. Now when Jimmy Bobota I catch the incline for Ghana for say I nurse for we are all you 75 months of arrears. No problem. You people should vote for us. Now there's one thing I wanted to ask. Also share Bawumia video no. Bawumia said he has instructed the accountant general on your dinkomo say omuntia arrears this year. Oh, so Mahamudu Bawumia can instruct. He can basically command for things to happen in this government because so we see video now we see Bawumia words now or say on the accountant general dinkomo Emma the payment is going to be done, the money is going to hit the account.
I have also alerted Dr. Okoboy to be on standby when the money hits the Ministry of Health account. They should move it quickly to their account.
So this guy is able to instruct the accountant general to make payment. Now if he can do that, why is he not making sure these things are done? Bawumia just say Jimmy on. Oh, said the catching sir, Bawumia just say munyina mo Jimmy. Oh, okoye campaign and okoka say wutia enkwara and akwara ba akobaka is a massa obwa. Me ba school almost 3 years you tua me ba akokra. And also on accountant general Bekasa. Obedru Akran also why instructed accountant general say ontia. So Bawumia, all the things you are saying, you can do it now. All the things that you are going around telling people that we should vote for you before you do, it means you can do those things now. Now why are you not doing those things now? Bawumia, a simple question amibusao. Why are you not telling the various institutions to take the immediate actions now? Because what can say maybe we say government budget over 30%. Let it happen now because you've been able to force the accountant general to pay the money which has not been paid. So this defeats Mahamudu Bawumia campaign message nina. So Bawumia Jinawakacha will say, I am begging you, John Mahama, let me also become president. John Mahama is saying you are still president. Don't beg John Mahama. John Mahama is not the one going to stop you from becoming president. The people of Ghana, they will listen to you. So only Minyansa, they'll give you the nod. In 2016, did John Mahama make you president? It was the people of Ghana. In this year, Mahamudu Bawumia, na Obejina Bontreka say, you have been president before. Allow me to also serve as president. The Bawumia is being foolish. He does not even understand that it is not John Mahama who makes president. The people of Ghana, we make president. We elect president. We are the people who decide who becomes our president. And so you have gotten everything wrong. Bawumia is low voltage individual. Now you know what form. Tesiano atu Jimmy atu concert. Mahamudu Bawumia, we made who you vice president and president. John Dramani Mahama, we will decide whether to make him president or not. And we will decide whether to make you president or not. So it's not you. You going to Bahama to beg him will not change anybody's mind. If the NDC, some kofa bodam ni ba, na se Ghana for dwen hono musa bodam ni no ho onfa so chenwa, they will vote for the madman. So it is not about Mahama. It is you. What are the qualities awo? Dear na actually Ghana for? How have you been able to conduct yourself? Proven to us. How have you been able to let us believe that you are not a liar? That is what you have to think about. John Dramani Mahama, you are begging, say, open the chow, Omambedi president. You know? John Mahama, he did not elect himself in 2012. John Mahama did not elect himself as president. We elected John Mahama. Into us and Papa Bika, Bekachre Yeni. Because John Mahama has uncontested NDC Benjo Bidinaba. Obviously, Professor Nano Pokuajiman, a good record chain. It's Professor Nano Pokuajiman. Said John Mahama has uncontested, then Professor Nana Ba. Obekachi and say, Professor Nana, please let me become president. Because Professor Nana does not decide who becomes president. We, the people, decide who becomes president. So right now that you are petitioning John Mahama, Bawumia is petitioning John Mahama. Please, John Mahama, I am foolish. Let me be president. It's John Mahama. Or then they decide your political life amount. Go there and sell yourself. Bawumia, tell the people that you can solve the dollar problem before election day. The people will think and make a decision. Go and solve the problems. Now, petitioning John Mahama. Professor Bawumia, please, we beg you. You should also allow Professor Nano Pokuajiman to become the first vice president. Why? We beg you. And I know the Jimmy. Bawumia, we beg you. Please, we want to have the first female vice president in Ghana. Professor Nano Pokuajiman, she has also not been vice president before. So please, she also wants you to allow her to become vice president. Why? Ofui. Oh. Bawumia na jinu sa erade ya go for mo ana mudi Bawumia chino mo ba wuntamo na mo ajimi mo ntunifo me say we are also petitioning you Bawumia. Professor Nano Pokuajiman has never been vice president before, so we are begging you Bawumia, allow her to be vice president so be our default. Kwakwa esi akwakwa wo kwakwa wa ha de so kwakwa wa ha we wedi ade we say you wedi ai intie de ye to dame no ye ne kwakwa no wa ha na also kwakwa no wa ha enti o kwakwa no ye kwakwa de so yi kwakwa enti we de o say opa John Mahama acho o petition John Mahama say oma chance to be the president yati yes your pa acho ma Professor Nano Pokuajiman so chance ma be the vice president enti ye hwe de ne kwakwa no ebetuma pa nipa no fast unya correct daddy bo aben no Bawumia pa me say MP before amudidi matam mo Bawumia ne say opa Mahama acho Mahama njana man be president yate yatie Mahama adwene ho yes so ye pa Bawumia acho onjai na Professor Nano Pokuajiman so be first vice president a lady enti ni mienu no kwakwa moa kwakwa yeto kwakwa mwajimi where is Bawumia's message ye penny message what the mube wu MP before the Jimmy yet kroma na akwa we beka asem we kire try me kwasi ade na oti kroma na wodi o ka ese kufodu wenyini anka obusuom a ope wana party kire na obusuom ende akwa wedi nkwasesem o Ghana na akoka pe ekufuado anka obusuom anka ompe me se wan ne pe achichide wo na obusuom me mpa achichide wo mebusuom me mpa panyin a wajimi wo mebusuom panyin a ekunipa a onka ho asem me mpa bi wo mebusuom enti mo pe asem papa ka monka na ekufuado oye panyini o anka obusuom otesa me mpa achichide wo mebusuom achichide we can try me and mo hwan kwase ade a wo ye Ghana osoro no mu na ne tisa bim ana otigana no ojimi no ho obi anka na asem ade a wonyini na nipa na jimi no montunufo ansa na wawu because wanyini or the jimi ni ko wu try me pleading with Ghana for we beg you try me Ekufuado de wanyini mommy man a chance on the nana papa with ska or the on fear him Ekufuado papa no nye dwuma papa bia we wiase Nigeria for dine on sisi omoje Ekufuado papa edwuma be no ye Ghana also a lawyer also that's great to your or a lawyer we call lawyer hwan kwasi ade say ya na mo te Ghana we de ne papa no a lawyer na na papa a lawyer just say wo so nyansa se Ekufuado papa ni nyansa na Ekufuado ni nyansa ye jiminti ne te Ghana hweniti se bim me fa ba ko ne so ni ti se bim unim bim ene te Ghana Ekufuado de na ne papa a lawyer omo de wa unim tama no mo yankwara no ye de omo ko UK imbre bi eyi asemisi wo chebi Ekufuado fie ho se de nkwase ade bi ko ho na omo ye galam se Ekufuado fie ne chi eno mo ko interview bosom ba ko bi na oto eno mo se maame na Ekufuado fie mentia sie se Ghana for de mumpe Ekufuado asem Ekufuado nkola bremi ono de bia ohyedem na osua de Ekufuado de bia le national play ko abro jemse kwasia kwasia bi maame Ekufuado nkola bremi not blame do nyansa otwe mo de mo jimi Ekufuado ne papa mo no mo sika ene Ekufuado maame say Ekufuado so be bia na ohye na okwa na aba de Ekufuado okwa abrochi kwa not blame when e ka say tena kora ba mu kwa abrochiri mo na mo tete Ghana so nkwase asem wesu ama jimi wa be di president nkwase asem esi wo Ghana kwase bi maame te wo defend Ekufuado adentira onimnyansa adentira ne nkwala blame na okọ school mo kai sa video no Kasbe na FM4 bi boss a video no ko strike me Omko krobo so omko interview Ekufuado yesi maami bi to time ewu Ekufuado na otifie hobi na ohwe busum bi ote ho adan a Ghana for te Ekufuado ene Ekufuado mo mehwe kire ha yenye galamse bia wa ha na Ekufuado ne nkwara brem ono de na osuro nyame se aboofunu wona de suro bonzam Ekufuado ne nkwara brem na osuro nyame na wanka ngere wi ana onom de wanka ngere o si so start no mu wi de wanka ngere onum kokede wanka ana mu Jimmy no sro nyame na Ekufuado nkola brem ne papa mo kwa abrochi nam de ko onu ko ti plane seat ba ko mi se otwen ba kwase bi maame yesi Ekufuado ye galam se wo chebi ene Ekufuado de Ekufuado agrade Jacopo na me je Ekufuado asem kan. This is coming from a judge, a Supreme Court judge in Ghana. Or say, Kevin, tell them this. Ghanaians should read the case of Ekufuado versus Catherine and see the dubious things Ekufuado's father did. We're a Supreme Court judge. Or say, I should tell you people, go and read. You will see the nonsense Ekufuado's father did in Ghana. Or say, Ghanaians should read the case of Ekufuado versus Catherine and see the dubious things Ekufuado's father did. Wait, Ekufuado papa mu classmate o. Kwasi ade amotete Ghana, ye be read ni nyina akirebo. Go and find that case and read. And Ekufuado de na ye wo no osoro nyame, read ni we osoro nyame. Atakura. Ekufuado, odi nkwasi asema ne medi nem ye na atakura. Atakura osoro nyame. Atakura ni din ankasa no eno mo kan kire mu da ene na me ka kire mu Ekufuado ni din omu de esie mu no na atakura sure nyame akwa we achichide we sure nyame mo hwe de otini be mu ye we na sure nyame no atakura na atakura ni din ankasa no mo mia obi ambo. I'm telling you bopa muta no ni fie din ankasa no na atakura akwa we kura me 40 or something wi wadum wi sa bobo cocaine mo so akwa we so atakura o munipa atakura do na mo na Ghana na nana adodankwa William de say wujimi akwa ne dada mo William adodankwa nana mo say dem dey say big Willie o say dey will say we mo bodam ni din a mo kan kire mo no atakura we o ye dangerous obi oro to be the ne se ebo sardine ase na anwa no wa mene wa so wa otu be the ne se bo sardine no de na no atwi ato na wa twe anwa ne nyina takura atakura urade. Go and read Ekufuado versus Catherine. Mr. S, Mr. P, pull it out. Ekufuado versus Catherine. Neko he Ekufuado papa. Kwasi asem odi wo Ghana. Ye nka o masem atakura me say mo de bopa me boa mo fre Ekufuado fo busu afo na muso mo say Ekufuado ma me na otowo no osoro ma me de na otiche bi fie ho na o say Ekufuado de ai ono de osini nkwara brem no sro no sro nyame mo ko busa ma me ne say Ekufuado ye fre na atakura ai rade ye ni we dey ground o you no have no idea what dey happen ye kira o story I was there atakura na mo hwe de ekọ na atakura ado ni dia de to no ena kakranka kom se da abi ye change na amanfo be hu se we de boso mba so ensuo ba water baby ɛna ɔmo sɛ ɔmo yi atakora no nsuo no yɛde to Akufo-Addo no nsuo no a ɔmo kɔgye no wɔ no yɛfa na atakora nsuo bi ɛda kyɛ bi atakora mu niampɔn atakora mu niampɔn nsuo de kyɛ bi fo nyina nim atakora ɛhɔ ne yɛkɔgye Akufo-Addo ɔyɛ nsuo ba water baby atakora enti bosom ne ka sɛ yɛwo na sɛ ɔmo pɛ sɛ biribiara kɔ yie a ɔmo mfa ne nto no na mema mo story na mo kora ma mbu ofu bosom na ɔmo kɔ na atakora mu niampɔn saa bosom no ɛda kyɛ bi Akufo-Addo kurom hɔ ɔmo kɔgye Akufo-Addo ɛwɔ nsuo ba ɔyɛ water baby enti time maame ne wo no ɛna mo hu sɛ ebia ɔmo de gyina opɛ no ayɛ na ɔkɔtɔ fam kim ɔmo de gyina opɛ no ayɛ na ɔkɔtɔ fam kim ɛna mo ka sɛ biribi ɛngyina sɛ nsuo ba da wo ɔmo kyɛ kakra ɛna mo sa ne kɔ nsuo no hɔ ɛna nsuo de ka sɛ mo mfa ne ntome mo de ne tome a agɔvɛ ne bɛkɔ because ata mo de gyina ɔmo gyina sɛ ɛna Akufo-Addo papa ɔno tata na ɔnum wi ɔtumi tɔ 10 ne atoro so baako mo pɛ story ne yɛ kɛsɛ ma mo story bɛtuma tena Ghana hɔ ɛnyɛ ne nyinaa ne ɛka na bɛdi etu asante bɛdi etu sɛ Akufo-Addo wɔfa ɛna ɛkɔ repeat Akufo-Addo maame ne yɛde wo Akufo-Addo maame ɛna yɛde wo asante bɛdi etu na ɛde na asante bɛdi etu bɛ relate Akufo-Addo papa repeat asante bɛdi etu ne maame no sa ɛne yɛde bɛwɔ asante bɛdi etuo ɛne na ma asante bɛdi etuo bɛ Akufo-Addo ebusuani mumu sɛ ɔmo Akufo-Addo asɛbɛ na mo kan saa no monim deɛ ɛkɔ so enti atakora bosom atakora bɛni ampɔ ka kyerɛ mo sɛ momfa ne ntome na Akufo-Addo papa no ɔno wii ne nti ɛna ɔsɛ yɛ atenana ɛna ɔmo gu akyire nsa ɔmo kɔɔyɛ no ɛna ɔmo start de to akora no nana atakora do ameni ampon na mba boso kura bo fu o take it cool because na go some man full name na atakora ameni ampon ado but omo kodu fie de Akufo-Addo papa winti o se o de e fa na atakora de nko a enti ne dian kase de to no na atakora ado boso na ku one fan big deal that at least back represent back home and Akufo-Addo start to say all you straight den kwara bra na ma America no it's that no sharp obusa nana Akufo-Addo why are you dad I'm here why are you where's my boy? Dad, I'm here. No, it's sharp. Akufo-Addo. No, it's sharp. Never put you. Where's my boy? Dad, I'm here. Why is it sharp dog? No, took no so. Akufo-Addo was sharp. Says after that, atakora ni dim. Akufo-Addo papa ko abrochire ba ya. O say atakora de nyane de. Into obeyi atakora no. Into mre na Akufo-Addo papa yi atakora de firi waka say nana ado dan ko Akufo-Addo. E ho na Akufo-Addo start here. I want to govern sa bae so mo yatakora de frim e ho na govern bae inte Akufo-Addo mu na govern san eye atakora na yi firi di mu no but the di ankasa na atakora do ai ameni ampon ko da ohene ko ayi bosom ko da fan ku wan shela nya gidigidi bia so okay cool so at least ba ko represent inte ne papa ko no mu wi abrochiro ba oyi eye de no oyi eye atakora no e ho na govern sa start inte Akufo-Addo time odi be 6 kodi 10 no e sharp pa and na ma American hey Akufo-Addo free school ba hey nana yes hello uncle yes I want to go after papa di atakora no yi insuo ba ni din no e one started Akufo-Addo how are you I'm good yes yesterday we learned something in school e one o slow and I started slow down wa bedru ha William ne dey say she hokwa yanko eni mo per story memma mo story all right mama church we mu atakora Mudia muni matakura. Now tie abafo no dwabe enyumre o me di mata fucking. Can we tell a gent to mama hama munya mo to bagba Bawumia kwasiafo. Mo bia no mbuofu. Now mo hwa de atakura. Ne ti Ghana mo so atakura so. Dey na atakura be di president says I was way. Ready. Na adwene da so fie we me se na adwene eda konfuo bi dem Akufo-Addo na adwene da eda dansan mu konfuo bi fie nsuo ba we which one are you talking about? I'll look at it later. All right, so my team, they have pulled out the Akufo-Addo versus Catherine. And before we move on, story the nonsense Akufo-Addo's father did. This story. This story. It is there. Thank you, Mr. S. Thank you, Mr. P. Thank you for bringing this. More kind story. 1992 01027. Inti a story nini. suit number ni ho, citation number na ho, 1992 DLSC 1963 Ekufuado versus Castling. All right, Supreme Court Accra 1992 IGLR 377 date 27 January 1992. Counsel Joe Randolph, with him WAN Adumua Bossman for the plaintiff appellant. Monkori her story we na monkan. Honorable Ekufuado papa nkwasi ade oye na Ghana. Supreme Court judge the direct himself from amu me enyame. Atakora papa nkwasi ade odi Ghana judiciary mu. Mom pese mo bekin kan. Ye kan okura jana emu ya atakora. Ewurade nyankopon. Ekufuado papa ton Ghana fala o ton the jot. Mo tete Ghana da on so Ekufuado so. Me say omu yi atakora de firi di mu ana a governor start here. Enti ono na adwene eda eyebosu mi danse mu. Ekufuado adwene eda ne tirim no eda bosu mi danse mu ochebi. Enye adwuma. Enti mon kope story we na mon kan Mr. P. Mr. S, we will deal with it tomorrow. We will read it later, not now. But me better direct him some copy story na mon kind. Supreme Court judge na catch him. Also me kan na mon kind. Mo story na mon atakra. Mo de muni matakra. Atakra me niampon. Or a dangerous guy. Now my mention story, we very very important story 720. All right. Story way a very important. I also I can want some, and it's got to do with tax waivers. So I'm for one can dimmechi tax waiver. Tax waiver. Again, tax waiver. Pankrono for tax waiver. Again, so for tax waiver. Monka tax waiver. Monka biom. And the back boys. All right. Bantama for tax waiver. They say tax waiver. Montia say, "Mami cheche munchira tax waiver." Eye mo amo santimemu, especially mo amo eye swami. Now, yakaza tax waiver. Eye say aban eye na adwene say. Sa nipa we afre no eye den atakora we. Djuma dia obedi wo Ghana ha no. Ade bi obekra aba Ghana abedi ne djuma enya ne ho sika, anya ho mfaso no, ye nge ne to. Enti bia papa bi afre Mr. Atakora and Sons. And omo so omo dia omo tonton cars. And aban say Mr. Atakora car bia odeba Ghana ha bia no. Ebo anka also tua the port. Into the cars 2 million cars ba. Ebo also tua the port. Ne mentua hwefem fa bra fie. Ne beton oton a ebia wafa nipa mienu wo dwuma munti saa cars a beton no tongu botom ne tua nipa mienu no ka. And then your friend tax waiver. Now answer na be ma obi tax waiver no. Na sebio e o se wan ka say wo ma tax waiver ana say nipa na o ka say mema mo ontia tax no. Ni nyina ne say saa nipa wa wo ma saa instruction no sebio wo sika da ho. Every say ohiani embo besia. Ohiani enye party. Ohiani at the end of the day enkoto fried rice. Ohiani de o hwa wo ho na wodi waduane. Enti Ghana we asika se meduru a ye ho kyere no. At this point no ade e friend tax waiver e say kebi buy books. Nanso Ekufuado ene Bawumia aya ade bi. Endre chia oboko parliament yi. Afenyo marking akwana ne girlfriend enua ye pedophile na omode ne kwati ehihye akora bi enum a afenyo marking e friend wo phone so e threaten gentleman no. Later afenyo marking e man the law firm girl bi wo ho e ko threatening kwara na wo school a ye friend afenyo marking wo GLC akobu nkotodwe se me yempam no. Afenyo marking on the leader of the NPP in parliament. Ye bie parliament 2-3 days ago no. Afenyo marking any NPP for kotam companies in kwa beye. Mr. How many are they? 42 NPP for the first day now you be a parliament. The first day, how many companies? 42. So some companies in na no more mo kefia broche di bagara ni mo ntua tax back up port. So I'm for any friend of tax waiver. Na busa ho. Edi na companies where ya ma Ghana ama and ye sika sama say. Ye here sika. Edi achichere Ghana. Ye here revenue. The Ghana Revenue Authority. Here sika edi tua work sika etua nursing trainees. Etumi edi $50 ya eku cedi no. Eye den at this juncture ye bre ye sika sama say no. Ye sama 42 companies tax waiver. Busa ho. Ni nyina ne say ye Jimmy nti no mo ye saa. We Jimmy nti no mo ye saa. Enkwasiaba a woto ya wandwene ho nti na ende Ekufuado mo eye saa. 42 companies almost say $335 million tax waiver request. NPP for say companies way one district one factory companies nyina me enjoy tax port the other car beba the other machines beba the other D&D beba nyina fa no free nkoton nyoma ngo botom enti ya calculate sikani nyina no sikani almost $335 million. How the Ghana Shippers Authority, Ghana Shippers, the importers, the swami for kokompe for, how you are not being fair to those people? Why are we being selective? Yeah, that want to sound kwasi asem we hu kyem say Bawumia nim nyansa. Na Bawumia ko gina ohini bi anim na ohini ne soso Bawumia so. Sound kwasi ade ne yete ho nne. How can you at this point, interest rates, inflation, the dollar, the exchange rate, the economy dwindling, we owe over 1.7 trillion. Okay, 10 countries, some of the IMF, we are saying Ghana is number 2 or number 3. Now, at this point, some of the avenues, you better be just Sikadia Bo man or Brano. After your marking MPP for majority of parliament to say by force, NDC for work out, almost by force, $335 million. Man, just ask Yenchungu. Why should anybody Uniminyansa Wakusku Kakra? Our friend will say, I am an intellectual, we are the middle class. And yet then and there, Kwasi to radio Mahama should convince you. Where Jimmy? You see this thing, you want Mahama to convince you. We are Boaba. You see these things, you want me to sit here and tell you, say, I, where the Mr. Jini and a Kotuaba, where Jimmy? We are more swami. What you call we are fitani, we are importer. Often you're my fabric cheba. Now what to catch them say, Kevin Taylor, Mempenas, and where Jimmy? Your mark companies 42 tax waiver. So tax waiver, tax in the good so. And you know what hurts? Almost say, some companies when you a one district, one factory beneficiaries. Yeah, and tell me Napo beneficiaries by because he's saying, "Omo discarding you na." Ni antia na maka is Napo beneficiaries. Ye beti omo ka, omo ba benye juma. Ye before mu nyina nipa 100,000. When ba kumpo Ghana si afa de juma. No. And they say ye free be one district, one factory beneficiaries. Some way Jimmy. Kwasi ebi to say Kevin odidi matem, odidi me hinatem, meto am MPP. What this what MPP what bodam yesef am ho. Where Jimmy. Na come de wa, come de me. So my team, they have actually read a little bit of Ekufuado Papa's story. No? In summary, Ekufuado's father bought shares in some companies with Ghana's money in another person's name. Ekufuado, who could read this story now? One day, Baba Kani Nina Hatcher. Ekufuado Papa Kronvowi. He bought companies with Ghana's money. And Sebio or the Nkofodin or shares. Ekufuado's father is a criminal. 42 companies. Now in the Otiko Kompe, now when I'm Kwasiafobiti, Techiman say, yeah, the Techiman magazine for Mwamba. Yamani pa 42 companies, $335 million. Kwasiafomungo ne bomutuo. Enche, bugu ngure ni mo election day. Ya be bomu ni anu mutuo se mponche. Kwasiafo abigina say, Bawumia ba, yeah, Techiman magazine for mo fin. On say omutiti musa mwa. Na mo dia mo jiminti, ye mo yesi be tena be so somoso. You people are crazy. This should not happen in Ghana today. Hey, you better do more tell sack of somebody, papa. Someone the papa, you better do more tell Jimmy. Where on earth at this point, how we are struggling as a nation? IMF kuta a minute, yentumi to petrol, yentumi to gas, yentumi to diesel. Amount for Yeduanindi, Bibia Boyadin, our money yentumi generating revenue. 350 million and Quebec Sika ono. Ekufuado said Abi, Yemfanchenko for no, Unwa crop. Majority of these companies, almost a one district, one factory companies, a omudia. These are the companies, almost say, they are giving them tax waiver. These companies way. 42 companies. Atakura nam de bedi agro. Atakura. With Jimmy Papa. Honestly, Agama Lizard no dinichino. Adoption of report of the Finance Committee on tax waiver request under the 1D1F program in respect of the following. 1D1F, a dear fashion area bregana. A dear company partner supply anything to subsidize BB or Ghana. 1D1F, a dear fashion now. Because whatever we were importing before 1D1F, we are importing double. Whatever we were bringing into Ghana before the implementation of 1D1F, we are still bringing them in double fold. So what did it actually add to our economy? Yeah, Jimiana. Yeah, Moana. Can't we think? And we get some people sitting on radio defending this nonsense. B5 Plus Limited. It's our B5 way. Now we need to do something. We need to go behind the scenes and look for B5 Plus, B5 way also supply oil, a criminal. Ferro Fabric Limited, Everpure Holdings Limited, Microforestry Ghana Limited, Snedder Transformers Technologies Limited, CK Engineering and Construction Limited, BCAF Foods Ghana Limited, Emperor Foods and Beverage Limited, Yabiko Enterprise Limited, Lesdik Jimmy Ghana for Tango for go see Bawumia too. Guasafui. Now, Lesdik Company Limited, Matrix Company Industries Limited, Specialty Beers Ghana Limited, Specialty Beers Ghana Limited, Prestige Integrated Agro Company Limited, Sunda Ghana Investment Limited, Sunda Ghana Limited. Here was Sunda Ghana Investment Limited, and there was Sunda Ghana Limited, Korban Company Limited, Keda Ghana Ceramics Company Limited, Fu Chine Company Limited, Chinese Fu Ubu, Fu Chine Company Limited, hey, Les Farm Industries Limited, Yellowtail Limited, Golden Latex Products Limited, OA&J Pharmaceutical Limited, Sankofa Brewery Limited. How am I doing? I entrepreneurs. I'm on doing. Mr. Do you want me to read it? I'll read it. This too. I go for the story. I'll read it. Les Farm Industries Limited, Yellowtail Limited, Golden Latex Products. There was Sankofa Brewery Limited, Cements d'Afrique Ghana Limited, Cements d'Afrique, Multi-Pack Company Limited, Happy Sunshine Company Limited, Everpack Limited, Golden Africa Consumer Products Limited, EPAC Flexible Packaging Ghana Limited, Golden Africa Soap Industry Ghana Limited. When you go for it, that's go business. MPs radio. Avenue Markins there will make 10. Triton. Hey, your Golden Africa Soap Industries Limited, Mass Industries Limited, Sentio Oil Refinery, sent you. Almost a Kusibuating oil company or you know, almost so edgy, almost tax waiver. Triton Oak Industries Ghana Limited, Rickpart Company Limited. It's not funny anymore though. Rickpart, Rision Industries Company Limited, Eco Poly Industries Limited, Nungwa Warehouse Company. Nungwa Warehouse. Nungwa Warehouse Ghana Limited, Nungwa Warehouse, RMS GPT Ghana Limited, Amponsa Ifa Pharmaceutical Limited, Agrohawo Ghana Company Limited, YMHY Doors Ghana Manufacturing Company Limited, Grand Camp Limited. Jesus Christ. This Sanimo Sema Rehu Jimmy Kuramomo. They don't care. Atakura. Ere Sakwano. They will finish you people. 42 companies. almost $400 million. You see, I'm fine. Now, companies that Ben will be Abakache Sawaye Juma Eddie Magana. These are individual companies. That's what I was asking. The one district, one factory. Companies where they're in a company are buying ACA. One district, one factory. All these companies on your screen. 42 companies, but a company where the government of Ghana there. And some catch us one district, one factory for you Ghanaians to get employment. Some the Ghana Sika one district, one factory. At a point, no, and this existing companies. Fine. You have helped the existing companies. Today, you are in shit. Your economy is dwindling. Your economy has collapsed. You are still giving tax waiver of over $300 million. Wait, Jimmy. You need to be short. Wait, Jimmy. You don't care about the ordinary Ghanaian. You don't care about anybody. And Bawumia is working in Ghana telling you, say, yeah, man, and twice I'm question some way so. Now, Shadie, before and the manfa a call scrum fine. Muntie calls no credit here. It's always to listen to the facts. Don't be too interested in the calls. Calls is important. The message in here. Into calls no, mama me any priority. And for calls, don't be worried. As someone here, bro. Now here, Mr. P, Mr. S. All right. All right. So my team, I'm say, me ready Ekufuado Papa story quickly. Now the real story. Here we are. One day we will take our time and do the story proper. Where Ekufuado versus Kathleen. Mami read the story in Chiramo. Thank you, Mr. S. Thank you, Mr. P. I'm a police story now, but I'm saying can't create na muhu Ekufuado Papa kwasi ade obey Ghana. Mo sorry the Ekufuado Papa no a lawyer and Ekufuado Papa. Come for we mo some mo say. Ya ka some Chiramo ti man kan Ekufuado Papa story kakra Chiramo. Ekufuado Papa so e come for. E we are Ghana where Supreme Court judge the same kan Chiramo. Supreme Court judge the same kan Chiramo enya me ana me ka say me ba be kan to ma obunfu. Now look at the story. Man kan kakra bi ne enko enim. Ekufuado Papa. Atakura Papa. Now muntie story. Fact ni yede to ha no we do at udi matem kwa. Now muntie story ni. The Ekufuado versus Kathleen court case, which reached the Supreme Court of Ghana on January 27, 1992, revolved around a dispute over the ownership of shares and property. Now, the plaintiff, Mrs. Adeline Ekufuado, the widow of the late Edward Ekufuado, a former Chief Justice and President of Ghana, claimed that the shares held by the late Oforipeni Oforiata in Beyeman Freezing Company Limited and house number 1203 Kaneshi Housing Estate, Accra, were held upon trust for her late husband or his estate. Nana Danko Ekufuado Papa. Time owu ye no eye ne yire Mrs. Ekufuado eye ono ena obegina mu e kire say na Danko Ekufuado wi Ghana sika de koto shares o company no ma me be friend Kathleen so de ne ba court say hey sa shares na nya wo dia every say eye Ghana sika na wi aye na ne kura to nche no sa adwumadie na nkasa no usika ewom enya eye tro uni sika bia wo every say shares ne Ekufuado she obi din mu and Ekufuado Papa wuya ne nipa ne se Ekufuado Papa dia and Ekufuado maame mo ekọ court Ekufuado ne busuafo nyom ye hwifo baako bi na mo ye okay or the Ghana sika ekoto shares or company mu na later no owuye no na sebio omo pese omo kwaji company ni free nipa or di ni din ye shares no efise Ekufuado wie sika no Ghana sika no koto sa shares no owiye no afem kwaji company na nipa nsa lalai adan on chere be onye sika be toss a shares no eye den na be ye obidin mu amon hade. Now when you read the rest of the court where court to enye me this is court Ekufuado you na mo de dia go now kind story now this is what it says. The case was an appeal from a judgment of the Court of Appeal, which set aside the decision of the High Court dated January 27, 1992. The plaintiff contended that although her brother, Ofori Penny Oforiata, held the legal title to these properties, he did so as a trustee for the benefit of her late husband, and therefore for his estate after his death. The basis of the plaintiff claim was supported by her testimony and that of her witness, along with certain documents presented as exhibit. The Supreme Court decision in this case would have been significant in determining the rightful ownership of the contested assets and interpreting the legal concept of trust in the context of Ghanaian law. Now, Mamika Bibinchiro, Nana Danko Ekufuado, ne papa, ewia Ghana sika, and or to shares of company, and or to shares no, or the obi din and a ye, or we no and a tija. Now, nipa no di share a shares no. Now, what is a ofori penny bidia bem, oforiata? What is a Ekufuado, ne yere ensu dia bem. Now, tie, where Ekufuado papa wu, Kronoa or the Ghana sika boy, no, and no na ye kind of court at Kathleen de Ekufuado papa court. Ekufuado mo e de Kathleen court say eye ejapade bia ye Kathleen dia no Ekufuado ne papa e na de Ghana sika toye e de Kathleen mu din share enti omo obaje e ne court ija court. These are criminals. Ekufuado papa monko kind supreme. I don't have time to be going through this. The documents are there. More better me kind be mama men kind chiremo. Now we should go to the next thing. It's very important to me. The Ekufuado versus Kathleen court case, which reached the Supreme Court of Ghana on January 27, 1992, revolved around a dispute over the ownership of shares and property. Say Ekufuado and Kathleen case na EBP Supreme Court no. The Emma EBP Supreme Court ni say na efa aye ejapade bia na wentwi bi aba ho. The plaintiff, Mrs. Adeline Ekufuado, eye nipa na sebio ode assembly baya na ose assembly ndima no your friend no eye Mrs. Adeline Ekufuado maame. Now, the widow of the late Edward Ekufuado, a former Chief Justice and President of Ghana, ose Ekufuado maame ene gina asem nim. Ode na beka ase asem no ye ndima no, ono na ogina mu ma ne kunu because na ne kunu na wu. 1992 asem ne ye king. Now, former Chief Justice and President of Ghana claimed that the shares held by the late Ofori Oforiata in Bayeman Freezing Company Limited and house number 1203 Kaneshi Housing Estate, Accra, were held upon trust for her late husband or his estate. Now, Ekufuado wiye sikana ode koto eye ejapade no nipa na ode ni din ye no se dabi ejapade re mbapa dia enye Ekufuado dia mum prove se ejapade ne Ekufuado dia. Ekufuado yere su gina court say Japade and kunu dia. Abra ejapade no documents ne din e wo ho no kire say Ekufuado dia. Ewifo we na budi omachi. Vom Jimmy free so ne yanko enim. Na ma me nko dwa bibi fufuro mu nkire o. Look at this story. Snet. Ene TUC won sansam de na esi. Omo wie mu. Me betena ha ka kire Ghana for. Now afena I think say you can't some chima mo beti. Cocoa board, Snets, your properties, hotels are ya ton, Ediama briny champon. Near Tikrum ha. And I'm a catcher must say, you see, Debiano, when we do a show here, now say you're the facts nature moi. Ghana for the do Jimmy Ekufuado and the MPP Omuya Musa. I can tell you on authority, there's no media house in Ghana. The credibility we have, no media house in Ghana. And what's our credibility? No, mini or chain, mini adwa, and no media house in Ghana. Media house got mind too much. No journalist in Ghana can contest any fact we put out. No journalist. No journalist can contest any fact you put here with counter facts. Nobody. You can comment on it, but you cannot pick a document and say, "Dear Kevin Taylor, these are the facts." Nobody. And that is the credibility and integrity we are holding. So we decide, say, we be a date on this particular video. But now, say The people are selling through SNET. This is no news. This is not breaking news. This is nothing new. We had already warned you people, say, Brian Echampo, Ekufuadomo, state-owned hotels, they are selling all of them to Brian Echampo. They are selling everything to Brian Echampo. Maybe way back as in February. This is not a news story. No media house spoke about it. February, you ready? June, I think you better discuss it. I want to wait. Now, just a February, no, and the news media are picking up, and we get imagine said they are going to question these people. Or just thank you, waha. Ye Jimmy. When Kevin Taylor talks about it, don't discuss it. It is for John Mahama. Me say, Mube una John Mahama otiase. Some way Jimmy Mubi. And the media, they sit there. Me, I am helping you people. I am trying to save you people. I don't lose anything. But these people will always run you people down. May the story in the Bremo, may the documents come and I'm casting the media go out there and question Brian Echampo, question SNET. Now you say February, and he started say we are scrutinizing this and Kebedru Hande. They have sold it. It is gone. You cannot do anything because you're Jimmy. Brian Echampo no obu Petro no obu no reserve. On any military intelligence person. Brian Echampo, US, reserve no buy no. Petro na no obu. Me catch them say akwa we Jimmy mo. Brian Echampo is a criminal. Wa me kan kura nkyere mo Ghana. He came with a fake certificate. Nan conformity to Ghana. They were insulting me. Kevin Taylor, Brian Echampo, wakoyi document yaba obwa because party and the tribe adokromo and moa. Mwe Jimmy. Brian Echampo, when was the last time I would say LPP, Alpha Power, ma NDC biom. Say Jato NDF Ghana, Brian Echampo hotels in Abeshi. Ejato Ghana, Brian Echampo hotels auto when you jabe tom, Yabeshi na. Say Brian Echampo, Ejina stage, Oka say NPP will never hand over power to the NDC, no. Etija Ghana, the Rock City Hotel, ne jabe tom. People will burn it down because the omo yen the bema nipa the omo yen no. But mo Ghana for be movie mo Jimmy. Anything about ha, we don't want to mince words because my some punching with all due respect, some of you say I'm pimwa multi mo nye bibia. February na me catch them say enkofo no or safma for ne mba no omo ton hotels na ma Brian Echampo. And you know the funny thing? Enya Brian Echampo nko adia o. I can tell you Nipa on the Brian Echampo assign a contract behind the scenes or motors our hotels wing. But on the Rock City and the Rock City and the lobby. But it is not Rock City Nkwa. Those people in the Jubilee House, they have settings in this. They have signed contracts behind the scenes as partners. But the only company they can use because Rock City is also in the hospitality sector. So they basically are using Rock City, but sa hotels way diana and Brian Echampo ngwa. You'll be a fool to think say Nana Danko Ekufuado, Fremont Paris, any Omomoti Jubilee House order. They will sit there and say Brian Echampo ngwa koto hotels way now. Just over Jimmy. Why do you think say they changed the CEO of SNET? Are you people not smart? Why can't you people live above your normal thinking, kakra? Osafuma Fujina will say, Yenny snit, penny and fan the banner. Why do you think? Sa hotels no matono, a your Safuma for Modia. Brian Echampo, our major shares room, but they are all Fremont Paris, Ekufuado. They are the ones who own these hotels. In terms of the Rock City, and a smoke screen, no. February, and America Chile, most stop here their way near the Dimimatem. Abraham and Irene, we go out for dinner. We spend almost $300 to $400. And you bet to be a cinema on what them. You think I envy you? What bottom? Oh, bottom. But say, Abraham and Mammy and Mary, when we go out for dinner, we don't spend more than $300. Now, me time. Now, get up with my mommy. What can you do for me? abra wo busu mu nyina ende ye pe $400 ye nya bi na me town. I am telling you, sir, opeso yi ofri oyenim na wonya party akwa wonya jimifo oyando krondo kro busuafo ma adwene nda ho ne to abapa. That's all I'm trying to help you with. Until anytime you see say Brian Champon ya ton hotel match enya Brian Champon kwa tie Brian Champon is being they are just using Brian Champon's face. Brian Champon has shares in this, but there's some partnership behind the scenes. Now on a normal day, you think Ekufuado, Gabi, Fremont Parry, or Safmafo, Bedi Etuo, they will all sit down and say, hey, into Senate for hotels when Brian Champon kwane the man abro musa question bia. Bedi Etuo will not have a problem with it. Say government owned hotels, yeah, they Brian Champon, Ekufuado musa question bia. Fremont Parry will be like, where they in here? Hey, are you kidding? Are you serious? We are nipa. So I say, so I will tell you about Brian Champon. Senate for hotels, yeah, Tom Brian Champon. Fremont Parry does not have any interest in it. Into the whole MPP will be as no problem. Brian and Guamfa. Now Brian never put a ball a good for papa my doggy about good. What are you talking about? Let me show you how it is done. These people, every deal you see, I mean, you can start free tax waiver. More money to be a MPP for operating. I mean, share my baby. More money to be a tax waiver operating. Oh, tax waiver near canon. Sa $350 million. Every single company I actually do, they have already paid to the Jubilee House half of the money. So we are talking about close to $200 million. It is going directly to some people at the Jubilee House. It is at $335 million now. You see, the other companies winning our tax waiver. They have indirectly paid physical money to the Jubilee House for campaign. It owns $335 million now, equals zero now. It is not going as zero as you see it. They are basically paying half of what we are saying they have not paid crown. They are paying in physical cash to Jubilee House. $20,000, $50,000, $70,000 to clear goods, come and pay $30,000 cash and they will write it off as zero. It is our companies now who they are companies who are doing business with the Jubilee House. There are a few of them it belongs to them, so I know they are zero. They didn't take anything, they pay themselves. It is out now can I say tax waiver. They are basically behind the scenes. They have set up a desk, and that desk, they are paying cash half price, and then they are telling Ghanaians a zero. Now, when it comes to acquiring a state-owned properties, I mentioned to be on Jimmy. Yeah. When it comes to state properties, this is what they do. Jubilee House, they sit down, they sign contracts, and be like, "Yeah, per se, I could talk property way, but property way hotel." I make a been sure. Onim said throughout the year, the only time Rock City Hotel is active, is cool, and I say MPP for a program you cool. Brian Champon Hotel is on throughout the year, 80% it is empty. I'm telling you on record. He's making losses. See, the show, the Omoyamo. Rock City Hotel now we see 85% a loss. Throughout the year, the only time I Otumi Phyllis Hotel up a cool. On a regular day, Brian Champon's hotel is not full 20%. And Nintin and Brady. Some of the parliament Echo Brandy Champo Hotel Ho acquired the 5 million Ghana cedis. That is how Brandy Champo is able to sustain that thing. Now, they want to buy the state properties. How did they do it? Brandy Champo and the hotel. Because Untumi Football Club and Koto Hotel. Untumi Enfa Eden a butchery and Koto Hotel. The question that will come out and they say, what experience do you have in hotel management? Obeka say, I ran a hotel already, so I have the track record. In Tiebe here will be our own hotel. So Brandon Champon brings the deal. I mean, Chiramo, winning politics, winning deals. Or the bar, then Ekufuado, Bedie Tuo, Frema or Paris, or Safuma Fumo say, okay, these are 4 hotels. You're the Rock City in the Bay. Brandon Champon, you have 30% in this whole deal. The 30% means, say, after the deal goes through, every sale the hotels will make, Brandon Champon automatically has 30%. Now, the 70%, this is what they are going to do. They have their names behind our sign contract, but you never see Fremont Paris' name. You never see Ekufuado's name. You are going to see names you have not seen before. They have signed a contract with Rock City behind the scenes. So, Oya tracing no cry, you hit a block because you go and meet a document that does not link you to anything. I'm showing you investigative journalism. That's how we start the work. That trail will lead you to a wall. That wall, there's something behind it. How do you get to the back of those people who are fronting behind the scenes? That is where our job comes in. That is where we do our job and we bring you the facts. How do you unveil those people behind the scenes? Are Omudin Enye Fremont Paris, Omudin Enye Osafmafo, Omudin Enye Kufuado, Omudin Enye Bedie Tuo. Those people with different names are the same people in the Jubilee House. How are you able to unveil it as an investigative journalist? Do you know how you do it? I am giving you the lines. This thing you are seeing it there like that. It is not Brandon Champon. Person catch them and say the whole Jubilee House. Almost what a Brandon Champon ko 5 year win now. I don't want to know be. Now we don't be a che Ekufuado. Mon dwene kakra. Mama ko fo we jimu mwache. Now, you see TUC for say omontiasie. Let me tell you people. In Kofo you take a decision, you can do anything. Because mona mama mo kwine, they don't respect you people. Omo with Jimmy. And they will never respect you people because you don't take action. They will never respect you people because the people who are leading your country in 24 Kasano, they have all been corrupted. So they feel say they can bulldoze their way through 2024 elections. To date, MPP for the beginning say Ekufuado and Bawumia will kill to maintain power. So we are Ghana near, be rest assured. Hey, men tina hokeke. Fatu trimisen to kwabesi. Let me tell you people something. So we are Ghana ni. Fatu trimse into kwabesi. Into kwensi anyame aboaye. But maninda utrimse the NPP you are going into these elections with, they are already ready. They are willing. They are ready to kill. They are ready to destabilize this nation. So power ni free omonsa. Into we are Ghana ni nda fatu trim. Say 2024 election in Tokwabesi. Oh, Jimmy Fongwan again says it's going to be a clean cut election. Actually, with Jimmy. Actually, with Nimunyansa. Put it in your head that the worst is that in Tokwabesi. In Tokwabesi, you lose nothing. But Maninda with him, because 90% of the people you are dealing with, our party, they want to kill and hold on to power. Don't go into these elections thinking, say, somebody from somewhere is going to come conduct a free fair election for you, for power to change. Wait, Jimmy. Don't go into this election. And now I just Ghana ni in peniphobi bekasa MOB and I just so obebo to obejai. Wait, Jimmy. Be ready. Just be ready. Say Etokwabesi fatu trim. Into every day be on the alert. You see how Omane Boama is always on the alert on the EC. That is how you people have to think. Don't lose guard. I'm telling you, Ekufuado, Bawumia, Gabi, they will kill you. And nobody can do anything. So mentally, you guys should prepare your head. Say we are going to war. These people are ready. When you go in with another mentality, so psych yourself up. If you're in a voter region, prepare yourself. At least, catch them say, dynamite. Psych yourself. Oh, you're in our voter region. Psych yourself. Psych the people's head. Let them understand. We need to protect ourselves and protect this nation. If you are in Ghana and you are thinking, say, Yabeka say 7 December, Anopa, we are to Aba, Yakai 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yay! Na James Abbott now. Abaning in I second Finchem, when you say, what bodam? What bodam? Oh, you go for his other morning. See. So what do you say? Yabeka about 7 December, Anopano Biasara could deny Mushin see near the Akotim. Near Kotim, near Bekai 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is 3,000. For near you got to know what bodam. That we are not ready for power. Obia fan to the team say what you have not seen before. At least you saw a little bit in 2020. Psych yourself that there's going to be war. How prepared are you? 7 December, there is going to be war. What prepare? War in Sia, nobody loses. But psych yourself that there's going to be war. With the above, you too for I'm just here time. Media catch roll. Me, I'll tell you the truth. We need to understand. Brian Champion on Amhono. Ojin say Rock City. And among the billions of dollars and Kawabijina stage, I can say, we will not hand over power. We will kill people. We will keep power. Rock City does not give him anything. I'm telling you. Brian Champon, Rock City, no, a money BBO. It gives him nothing. In a year, Rock City, and your Kowa, he's not able, and then you call Rock City, the people there, and do 5%. The whole, I don't know, this is what, only 200 or more. No. He's not making a dime. Inti media debi ameka me nko ntokwa de bio wona utim protect ho tie me obi ka say are you coming? Me, I'm not coming. But wona utim na me caution o say protect yourself. So me ha na be see I'll protect myself. But what I can tell you and what I can advise you and say I am not going to be there. Ye tutu ayen to me bi. Ye botu ayen bo me bi. Wona utim or visa, uni visa. Over to me Johnny, untumi Johnny. Do you have anywhere to go? You don't have anywhere to go. So from now, protect yourself. Psych yourself. Because in Kura and Tokwasimuno, there were people there who did not want to fight. Rwanda near that near Nkofo me Christopher no Pentokwa. Your Nkofo no bompa ye debia. Your ni people ha no mo de omudi mraso. And so Tokwasi no mo nyina wuye. Listen, this is reality. This is life. Let's say, Rwanda, Uganda, to Africa. There are people who were good people, who always went on their knees to pray for the country. Liberia, there were people who were good people who prayed for the country, who were honest, who did not want confusion, who would do everything to do what? Keep the nation intact. And Tokwasi, they themselves, their families, they were wiped out. Were they ready to protect themselves? No. They were thinking, say, their prayer and they being good people, no, will change. That's what I'm saying, say. Send the ehiawa and chose automatically be hiamio. Send the ekoye mawa and chose automatically be koye amamio. It is what I do. What I do, my preparations, my ideas, my perseverance. That is what is going to yield me what I want. Inti ene Tigana ne etona de biano abrantie we o do see so in some hununkwano di the probability of him making money than you is high because he's trying to achieve something. Ayana ye nyini organa ne ebobra ya dwen say obi bra nkoso no ebema ye bra koso we jimi obi bra nkoso a it does not automatically reflect so wo bra be koso and as wo bra koso a and I say ankoye mawa it does not mean say enkoye mobi. I'm telling you, you need to prepare yourself. Now look at this here, Pong. One story way. Cocoa board of what can't seven. And say me can't cocaine ship be a chain or a temaport. Martin was a boom German. Let's say On time say catch them say yache ship bi e free Colombia. I dey cocaine bag Ghana yache no. Chip no. E German ko. I have a reporter, she's Colombian, and she was talking to me. She has been following this ship for a very long time. And she was just telling me the people involved in this drug bust. And the last time we were talking, or a Colombian neighbor, or a journalist, or in a mommy lead, said, see where the ship is coming from. These are the people behind. I'm trying to find a chat too. Guys, Mr. Saship no way. You jana manoko. Uni mini po mudi any majano. I have no idea. Don't die too much for Ghana, huh? I am a wide now. Don't trust anything your politicians say, especially the MPP political party. Never trust any word they tell you. Ujidia, you are basically signing your death warrant. I'm telling you. I was talking to this journalist, and it was funny. She was just telling me the day the ship got to Ghana, even the number of people they declared the somewhat ship, they were lying. She sent me names and the list, Russians and Colombians. And she was telling me that day the ship, the boss wahano, or catch him say, give it 2 weeks, they'll let it go. You know the people in this government who did that? You have no idea. You know the amount of weapons and comfortable growing. Cocoa board for Akasa, Mark Menu, Chromphobia and say. Now say any area Akosia menu, and when say we for toilets. Tankwasi for in a parliament, Akosia menu 2020. Ye shares will share bonko photo or say that is good. Akosia menu. Empire we watching and coupon say been to neba. I remember 2020. When the Ghana Police Service, NPP tags were pouring hot water on young Ghanaians, omu demonstrate for Ghana. No, Jana Twitter, any social, Facebook, catch them say do it more. Put the water on them. Akosia me when they say we for toilet. Me bomb pie so Nyanko Poma be to nema. Na yanhwe se bi obesu. Asi afo ekuta Rebecca Kufuor bag and the parliament for Jimmy phobia to be parliament. So this foolish girl sometimes sit on TV and showing off. When they say we for toilet politics na F na nye Kufuor no Jimmy a Akosia me to be aka so we parliament. Now, Mark Menu, free where Cocoa board for Akaso. I'm going to chat to the Uncle Fee. Free SHS. Cocoa board terminate scholarship scheme. I mean, kind of story. So I'm a formuntie. The Ghana Cocoa Board has announced the termination of its long-running scholarship scheme, citing the implementation of the free SHS high school initiative by the government. In its place, the board has established the Cocoa Board Education Trust, aimed at providing essential primary school infrastructure in underserved cocoa growing communities. According to the chairman of the board, Peter McMenu, the decision to terminate the scholarship scheme was necessary due to the impact of the free SHS initiative. And I quote, with the advent of the free SHS by the Kufuor administration, it's time for us to adapt and evolve. Yes, Cocoa Board for say. You know, say, yeah, the cocoa, yeah, scholarship be a Dahoma SS4. Omo ye for Omumba Eco Senior High School. And was a Ghana Cocoa Board. Ghana cocoa a tono, ye used to be Edison Masne. Omo cocoa growing areas. Monfres as if he be na basa say a kurabina original say, or did to me Bahama dear, or Bama Bawumia, or he be na basa say kurabino. Yes, it's if he knew said yang. Omo Muguana Mayusu so many no. Ha! Mon friend and brother also a cocoa cratchy or a cocoa farmer. On two men said, yeah, they can't slaves to whom? Uzbekistan, mon friend and brother. Almost say, Titia from Kwame Nkrumah Brasu, a gauge Abrasu started here, a senior high school for scholarship. As a scholarship, no, the IN say cocoa quia for Omumba sebio oma being a ose so mase ebi so mo kire won so mase baby etua dua koko no sankofo no ye was scholarship scheme a de bo no and de Kufuor aban say sa scholarship no eye Kufuor aban etwam ade no mo twa so oh say free SHS ne baaye no sesia no scholarship no omo de kwa akọ primary school akosi sidan wojimi say wojimi say omo twa scholarship dim na saa sika no omo de kwa primary school na primary school for mu hia desk any edan ne ade books no dom de akoto ta momo na sesia de free SHS na banti scholarship na akoko board omo gine mo from 27 ebedu na afi no mo hu say free SHS abanti ye twa scholarship dim 2017 2018 2019 2020 2021 ni nyina bo ehu se free SHS aba e ho fa so nti o so butwam 2024 aka 5 months me yakoto aba wi o mo se etwam I keep telling you people me say se mo ma mo ho kwan a o mo behu se mo gimi na mo akuafo kokko akuafo bi na mo gimi no mo na mo kan ma MPP fo bu Ghana kokofo said ekuafo so omo ye nkwasiafo eye mo kokofo ni bi mo ekuafo na mo mu bi mo agimi because na tikrom a na mo kokko ekuafo ni bi na mo je fertilizer free e de ye mufuo e de nya musika etumi hwe mo ma wo school aban bi di fertilizer ma mo free eye de na aban bi ba beton fertilizer ma wo na aban bi scholarship da ho ma mo ma no obetwam na wo ka kire me sa aban ne ye wo sa kokko ni no wagimi wanyini kwa wo future wo bra na wo bon won ti ase wo ma tribe ne politics jimi into who say ukoko no ebe sei galamsefo ebe sei no ebra o se unya etumi boma wo ma esu be ye nipa no wo ma ne nyina ase be sei every so we hu nyansa ehu se aban na odi wusu no aban no ese wo bra ene ko Ghana ko hwe ye nya obi a owo koko 40 acre e wo Ghana bi ni Ghana muntie me. Also, say Ghana is a cocoa growing country. There's nobody in Ghana over 50-acre cocoa farm. Nobody. Sena obi kura and the 40 free so. You didn't know what I'm saying. There is nobody in Ghana over 50-acre cocoa farmer. Over to the car film. This is a 50-acre. Be in Ghana. You are still telling me say Kufuor way when you sani MPP before be cocoa for.